Alrighty, I think it's time we get the show on the road. Don't mind the noises in the background. I have two messages on my Discord, and they're both from the same server. I forget how active I am in this one server.
It's out. Out.
Alright. Is it time?
No.
Oh, okay. Apparently it's not time yet. Well, I guess while we wait for it to be time, I'll go ahead and start getting the table set up. Why is the table not opening? Try again. There it goes. Alright. Today should be interesting, because it could go either one of two ways. Because Melanie has decided that won't be participating today due to work, even though they notified their work that they are unavailable. They still got called in. You know, corporate bullshit. And then Amethyst is still tinkering with school stuff, so that leaves with Kana, Tori, and Sean. Someone sent me a friend request. Who are you? No mutual servers, no mutual friends, ignore. That is something I definitely take a note of. If someone sends me a friend request on Discord and no mutual friends, no mutual servers, ignore. Alright. The table is set up. Try try this again. Is it time now?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Creating your first video.
Alrighty, so... Tori, once again, you've sent me a blank message.
What do you mean? I didn't send a message. How?
Bro, I've got 8:19 p.m.
Hold on. My door is being knocked on. I'll be back in just a second.
And of course, Sean gives me cow.
Yes. His gift.
I'm back.
Alrighty. So, previously, we had established that Tori has taken a bit of
Derailed
heat.
the campaign once again.
No. Has taken a bit of heat from the Grimbards. They're not sure why, but something about them is just they don't like them. Even after things have been settled, or at least they thought, there's still heat. Meanwhile, Heineken and Melanie have been performing. Melanie decided to get his ass drunk, and it's a little fitting for why they can't attend today. And Tetra had found a little quest thing for something to do if need be. So, open table. Let's start with that.
Stream's not up.
What was I doing last time? I was talking.
You were talking to a blacksmith that is a Grimbard, and how they were explaining to you that they could take you to the Grimbard, but you will receive a lot of heat.
My ass is going to jail.
I'm going to jail.
I'm going to jail!
Okay. I think the jail's a little bit different now.
See, the question is, what do we actually do from here? Because
Well,
we're not supposed to be here yet.
Well, Tetra does have a quest that they could embark.
That is true. That is so true.
And Tetra's just looking for you guys.
And Luna is still stuffing her face in Nisha's jacket.
Meanwhile, Victoria's probably just looking to the side, deciding what she wants to do. Do we get our asses arrested right now, or do we fuck off for a bit, then come back later?
Or where maybe. Yo, Chief Man.
Nani.
What characters are near me, real quick?
You have Melanie that is knocked the fuck out. Petra,
This one,
Amethyst,
I'm not here.
who is just
Also piss ass drunk.
no, not piss ass drunk. They're just more just absorbing the environment and just enjoying their own time.
Now the child is fucking shit faced. Cause that's funnier.
Hmm. Well. Yeah. I got nothing that comes to me, Chief. I mean, we could do a Tetris second.
Well, Tetra would probably just be trying to get everyone's attention.
Victoria is in a completely different part of town.
Well, you would be able to get Amethyst and Heineken's attention.
Apparently there is no getting Melanie's attention.
Yeah, because she's.
She's piss drunk.
Well, I would be able to, but it would require psychic abilities. And we all know how that tends to go.
Pretty well.
Yeah. Swimmingly. Perfectly fine. What are you talking about, Kana?
Well,
No, it was a joke. We get it, but so try to get good old Lucas' attention.
Okay.
Oh man.
So Tetra gets Heineken's attention and Amethyst's attention.
and she's like, I believe we have something that we need to do here. I think I've found something that we can do.
What is it?
Oh, what was the thing that he said initially? Because
There's something that is causing anything to disappear in the midst of night. People, cattle, children, the elderly, and just creatures as a whole, both humanoid and animal, are just slowly disappearing from the town, and anytime someone tries to go and find the source, they go missing too. They do not return.
It's a roaming pack of Arctic Utah raptors.
Nope. Casually just Jack Gallows standing to the background kidnapping people.
well, Tetra says, according to what I've heard, there appears to be some kind of humanoid hash browns going around and taking things, and everyone who goes looking for them disappears. It seems like they need
Humanoid
help.
what? Hold on. Can we not gloss past humanoid hash browns?
I'm gonna gloss past it.
No. Kana said humanoid hash browns. And we cannot gloss past this. That was... Can we start a quotes chat on the server?
Well,
Just
it would,
for that.
It would be full at this point.
Yeah, and... Still be funny.
So people disappearing. And basically, were you given like a contract to deal with them?
Well, she's like, I was. Well, we're heroes, right? Shouldn't we do something?
Said we're heroes.
The whole hero shtick is more Heineken's deal. Not mine, but I guess I could deal with it.
Besides, if left to their own devices, my patron tends to get antsy.
Good way or bad way?
And she's like, do you notice? She's like, do you notice what I'm drawing in the snow right now?
How are you drawing in the snow? We're inside of a tavern.
Are we?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's like,
Polish.
she's kind of like dragging her staff a little bit on the ground, like inch by inch, little, and she's like, it's kind of like she's like shaping out a rune, just by like very slightly like dragging her staff on the bottom of the floor.
Okay.
Not like she's not carving out anything. She's just dragging it around in like the pattern of a rune. And she's like, he gets antsy if I don't fulfill at least some portion of his will every so often.
So is she trying to curse them? Cause
No, she's not.
I was gonna say immediately the town guard would burst in.
She's not. No.
I'd imagine she's tracing the rune, not actually drawing the rune.
Yeah, she's tracing. She's not actually drawing. If she were, you would see it.
It's like whenever Patrick blew in from Stupid Town.
Yeah, that's what she'd do. She's
Hey, chocolate.
she's basically just tracing it, and she's saying it's like he gets antsy when I don't do stuff, and when he gets antsy, things happen.
I'd imagine a lot of things happen when
He's
people
in
get
the
antsy.
worst possible place to try something.
And she's like, I should mention that at one point I was on a cargo ship and I had to start drawing runes. Next thing I know, I wake up completely in the water.
Okay.
He requires that I draw runes all the time. I'm just tracing right now.
All right. Cool.
And she's just like, but really, we should probably find out what's been taking stuff.
Your mother.
Can act if we want.
Your mother.
And she's like, well, what do you say? Are we gonna go check out what's going on?
Sure. I mean, got nothing else to do.
Well,
before Henkin takes back over.
so she's like, I guess the first thing to do is find out if whatever's been doing stuff left any trails or clues to its path.
I'd imagine so.
You think anyone knows anything or saw anything?
Could be rumors. That's about it that I can think of.
And so Tetra, she she walks up to like maybe like a patron and says, "Hey, I heard that there's been some disappearances in the area by something, and we were hoping if you could tell us more about it."
All I know is it likes the night, it likes the cold, and it likes the dark. Other than that, your guess is as good as mine, friend.
And she's like, "Okay." It's like, I guess that narrows it down. Do you suggest we do a stakeout?
I think ribs will be fine.
What?
A random forge hammer magically appears 2 inches away from the sky with an impact crater.
A cosmic beam through the walls of reality. I get it.
The forge hammer has the initials GBV carved into it.
Something.
And so Tetra.
Hey,
Tetra
Sean, what are Greg's initials and what is his number?
I don't fucking know.
GB5. Grug Grimbard the Fifth.
Johnny Bob number 5.
It would be GG. Yeah, GGV.
No, GBV.
Grug Grimbard.
Oh shit, you're right. I was thinking of the bard. Yeah, Greg. Yeah, Grug Grimbard. GGV. Yeah, it says GGV then. Whoops. I messed up my own joke.
Heard.
Yeah. So sad. It's Grugbard. Anyway.
Yo, wait, what the hell? Why did the arms on the number 1 model disappear? When I copy a model onto another one, does that actually edit the actual model?
No arms for you.
I'm not sure.
That's annoying. Because that means I need to make a copy.
Okay, so no, I do not have that.
Okay. So
what time is it in that area currently?
7.
Yeah, it's closer to evening.
She's like, well, should we wait till nightfall and see what happens?
If you value your life, I'd say not.
And if anything, we don't even know where to start looking. All we know is that it likes the cold, the dark, and
The night.
the night. Well, those two go hand in hand. Anyway,
Ooh, I need that card. I need that card.
though that doesn't even give us like a single description of where it might be besides not in a torchlight.
She's like, well, at least we have some idea.
Yeah, I mean, hey, it's a good start. I was thinking more of the bar keep.
Well, she's like,
It's a Negan.
The Negan.
It's a Negan.
The Negan.
Is he bashing people's heads in with Lucio?
No,
Oh, and why does Lucille cost more than Negan?
because it's Lucille.
No, Negan costs $7.75, and then Lucille costs $10.18. Good God.
And what's wrong? I see nothing wrong with this.
I'll be right back real quick.
Show me the problem.
I would think the person wielding it would cost more than the equipment.
And the baseball bat is definitely more memorable than
I don't
Negan.
know. Have you seen the cost comparison between one person and an M4?
Have you seen the cost comparison between one person and a... What the fuck is the Warthog plane called?
A10.
Or an A-10 Warthog?
Said I'll be back.
Ooh, I need that card. Add the card.
Pyro casually shopping for magic cards.
Shut up! I am splurging. Don't mind me.
You're doing what now?
He's spending his whole life savings on Magic the Gathering cards.
No,
All
I'm
$20 of it.
No, I'm spending. I got paid because I did overtime to do a Martin Luther King service, and I'm spending that to cards, specifically ones that I need to finish certain decks. Like certain decks, I'm like maybe 20-something cards away from completing.
Oh, speaking of cards, sorry about not mailing those to you yet.
Dude, take your time. I get it. It took us how long just to get the iPad to you? You're fine.
I know. It's just I have to write in mailing address. I have to get an envelope, and I have to do this on a day where my brain isn't, where I'm not losing brain poop.
What?
Can't lose what you never had. What was the name of the card? Oh, Search for Glory. Yep, I need that card.
So anyways,
So Tetra goes up to the barkeep, and she's like,
So it's
"What
Quincy.
can you? What?"
It's Quincy.
She's like, "What can?" It's like, sorry, I up and left. I didn't mean to. I
No, I'm
seem
perfectly
to.
fine, my friend. People come in and out all the time.
And she's like, I seem to have been wrapped up in something that I wasn't prepared for. But now it seems that I have to locate these things that are abducting people in the dead of night.
that's why I didn't have.
And she's like, personally, I would like to know what things are abducting people and turning them into custard like half-price pastry.
Well, that's the
What?
thing. Nobody knows. All we know is things are just disappearing in the midst of nights, and other than that, there's no real pattern. It's all cattle, children, elderly, people in general.
Jaywalkers.
Especially the jaywalkers.
Whatever that may be.
And she's like, well, I can honestly say that is there any patterns? Is there anything I should look for? Any clues of when they appear?
They just come in the middle of the night. That's as much as we know. Because an item or a person was very much there in the evening, and they're no longer there in the morning.
And she's like, well, seeing as how I don't feel like covering myself in teriyaki sauce, we're going to have to figure out a way to lure them out. And she's like, I am not going to enjoy what I have to do. But she's like, she walks out into this place has a town square, right?
Yeah, right outside the tavern.
And she goes out there, gets wraps herself around her staff, and so right now her staff looks like it belongs to Osmond Sadler.
What about
Ooh.
Adam Sandler?
Osmond, does nobody play Resident Evil 4?
Apparently not.
I've played it, I just don't remember it.
Osmond Sadler is the final boss.
That's why I've never gotten to the final boss.
Well, you've seen him before, haven't you?
I've gotten up to the part of the fish.
No, you've seen the guy throughout the game, though, haven't you?
Like I said, if I have, I don't remember him because I'm up to the fish.
Here, let me. Honestly, like Tetra's staff was supposed to look like Osmond Sadler's staff in the first place.
Hey, Kana and I both base our main weapons off of video game characters.
Here, let me send you what her staff looks like right now. There.
Okay, I've definitely seen him then. I've seen him like once or twice.
But that like utilizing her arm, that's what her staff looks like right now. And like her staff, like the eye is emitting this eerie elder glow.
Hey, Pyro, is the town guard taking notice?
Of
Tetra's weird behavior? Because, you know, the town guard is probably about half Grimbard trained soldiers.
and also half of the same people you ran into at the
Tavern?
no, the previous town.
So she's just sitting there, like she's standing there motionless with the eye of her staff emitting this elder green glow, tendrils writhing about all over it. She's like, and now we wait. So what she's doing,
Feet are cold.
what she's doing
Where are my
is essentially she's acting like a giant radio tower. You get kind of like what she's doing, right?
No.
She's basically being a radio tower sending out a signal.
How is she doing this?
So she's using the staff to kind of send out signals that are psychic, that only only certain things can hear or detect, such as whatever these things are.
What are these things?
Oh, I don't know. That's why I'm trying to find out.
Well, if you don't know what it is, you don't know if it can pick it up.
That's why she's trying to find out if it will. That's why she went to town square and started sending out signals.
So what I'm trying to get at is, I don't even know what you're trying to give a signal to. For all I know, your thing is just making a pulse.
Yeah, she doesn't even know what these things are.
She's trying to contact the monster.
She's
somehow.
Yeah, she's trying to see if like her beacon will draw them out. Like she's sending out signals in the hopes that they're gonna hear it and they're gonna come sniffing, wondering what's calling.
So you stand there for a good 5 to 10 minutes, and you come up empty-handed.
A Wendigo appears.
And she's like, oh, I don't suppose you have any brethren in this area who would know what to do.
Victoria casually walks up to see Tetra looking like a weirdo.
Bum, bum, bum. Ba-dum, ba-dum.
And she's like, Tetra's just she's just sitting there and like covered in snow now, and she's like,
Why is that card so damn expensive?
What card?
Reanimate. $20 card. 1 black, put target creature card from a graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. You lose life equal to its mana cost. But I can do the same thing but better for $2.
So why not do the same thing but better for $2, Pyro?
I have both cards in the deck. So yeah, you pretty much stand there for a good 5-ish minutes and come up empty-handed.
Tetra's like, why isn't this working?
Told you a lot. Likes the dog. Likes the night.
And she's like, well, there is always another option.
Involves murder.
So she's like, so she starts concentrating hard and starts releasing pheromones.
Okay.
You know how this works, right?
No.
Pheromones, you can't smell them, but some creatures that operate on this logic, like bees, kind of mean this to take a signal, you know? And these can probably, if I remember correctly, these can be smelled from a good long ways away.
Well, once again, you stand there for a good 5-10 minutes. Empty-handed.
And she's like, dang it, now I just have to take a bath.
Victoria's just stood under the awning of the tavern door, very confused.
And she's like, I don't know what to do.
You could wait the old-fashioned way for whatever it is you're waiting for.
She's like, I tried getting these things to show up and they won't show up.
What things are you looking for?
And she's like, there was talk of these things coming in the night and taking people off and whisking them away, and I was gonna try to lure them out and find out what's going on so I could put a stop to it.
I don't think you're just gonna magic that into being done.
Well, I don't know what else to do.
Just wait, I guess.
And she's like, all right, I suppose I have no choice. And she's like, luckily for me, I'm adapted to cold. It's strange. even when I was at the house, when the library was dark at night, I never got cold. And so she just starts waiting, and she just stares out into the blank open space, not blinking once.
Speaking of staring into open spaces, I'm back.
And, well, it's not that she's not blinking, it's she kind of side blinks. If you know what I mean.
Nope.
You ever seen how reptiles do it?
Different reptiles do it differently, kinda.
Well, I mean, it's like a clear film covers her eyes, like blinking.
Yep.
And like that's what'll happen around every 10 minutes. Like she'll side blink like a reptile, or she'll do something like a cephalopod. And she's gonna just sit there and not even move, just completely motionless. The only thing that's moving is her arm. So DM, what's going on? So she's waiting it out.
So is everyone else gonna wait a good 6-something hours, 7 hours, 8 hours?
Victoria's gonna get a room and just sleep.
Lucas might do the same.
Okay. So Quincy will tell you it costs a gold apiece.
Alright.
Oh, Tetra gets up and she's like, "I'm not gonna freeze out here." And she's like, however, she's like, she just kind of like traces in the snow a little bit and then goes back inside.
Okay.
And she's like, "I would like to request a bath."
So, if you or anyone in your family.
Well, I personally do not have one, but I'm pretty sure they have one nearby in the bathhouse.
And she's like, "Where would that be?"
I have to remember. It has to be. Why is there battle music playing? Turn that off.
What?
For whatever reason, I switched to battle music on my music. Well, to be blunt, you will have to go down into the lake.
And she's like, "The lake, huh?
Well, no.
Oh well." And she's like, "Very well." And she's like, "I have to take a bath every time I use my pheromones." They're usually irresistible to everything else. And she goes to where she's supposed to, wherever that is.
Okay. We'll just put you down here.
And she's like, so what am I looking at?
So it pretty much is a little creek of water that wraps around the cliff sides, and if you look up, you see the bridge. The water is crystal clear, and as you get close to it, you can feel the cold coming off of it. And when you dip yourself into it, it's not even that cold. It's like sticking your hand into lukewarm water.
And she's like, so I suppose this is where I would take a bath. And she just kind of like huddles herself into the water a bit. And she's like, and you ever see what happens when you stir up the mud a little bit in like water, and like muddy water?
Yeah.
Imagine that, but black coming off of her for a brief moment.
Poison the entire water supply.
No, it's just she's like and she just gets right out, and she gets right out and just kind of shakes herself off like a dog.
Okay.
And she's like, I always hate when I ink.
You.
You know, it could be worse. Could be like that
Yeah,
one
yeah,
thing
that's
with
that's
your
that's
character.
exactly what she did. Much like a cephalopod, she's able to ink.
Turned an entire bathhouse's water and the bathhouse below it because it, you know, trickled down into Kool-Aid.
What?
I'll explain that later.
I didn't hear what you said, Sean.
Oh, basically, I turned an entire bathhouse into Kool-Aid water, and it just trickled down to the next bathhouse.
But yeah, like it wasn't a big quantity of ink. She just kind of like, it was just kind of like a plume, and then she was done. But yeah, she much like a cephalopod, she's able to ink. It's what she does when she releases her pheromones. She has to take a bath and ink, otherwise like something will come running eventually, and she doesn't like that. So she goes back to the tavern.
Okay.
And she's like, she's like, okay, I'm going to. And she's like, what does it cost to rent a room?
Let me just one gold down then.
And she's like, let's see. And she's like, oh, right. And she's like, all right, I was supposed to do this just in case. And she places her hand over her eyes, and she's like, and she just suddenly has like a gold piece.
Where'd she generate it from?
From behind her eye.
And that's a weird coin pouch.
And she's like,
That is a weird coin pouch.
Does she have a fake eye?
It's like Saw, except
Because generating it I wouldn't allow, but like having it as like a weird coin pouch, I would.
yeah, she stored 2 coins behind her eyes.
it's like Saw, except it's not a key, it's a gold coin.
Yeah, the reason she did it is because it's because of a thing that the brood mother told her about tolling the dead, if you remember what that means.
Yep.
To an
And
extent.
on the eyes, not behind the eyes.
She kind of keeps at least 2 coins behind her eyes. and and it doesn't hurt her at all because her physiology is very peculiar. But she's like, it's a relief to have that out. I was starting.
He'll take the coin. He'll put it into like a little mason jar he has on the counter, and he'll hand you a little wax key.
And she's like, sorry about the snail trail. She's
no, do not, no.
Oh no, she's just talking about the trail of water. She's a little drippy right now.
Don't phrase it like that.
She remember, even when she dries herself off, she still looks like she just got out of the ocean.
Yeah, but what you just said does not mean what you think it means.
Forgive my naivete.
You're fine. Bro.
But
But yeah, she walks up to where she has to go to rent a room.
No, you've already paid for the room. He's already giving you the wax key to the room.
Oh yeah, she's going where she
the
needs to go.
wax key?
The wax key.
Can't be handing out regular keys. What if someone pocket them?
The hell's a wax key?
It's a key made of wax.
That's gonna break in.
No. You can use my keys.
And she's like, she goes to her room, and she just kind of like, she curls up in the corner, and she's like, and now I rest. And then and then she just proceeds to stare off into space.
Okay.
Because that's how she rests.
Okay.
And
So is anyone actually trying to like stay up to a certain point so they could try to listen in, or?
She's completely alert right now. She's just in
Well,
a trance.
Well, if you sleep, then you're no longer alert. You're unconscious.
Victoria's plan was to sleep until night and then get back up at night.
Go. Go to the living room, both of you. Go to the living room, both of you. Go. Go to the living room.
Well, she's
Go to the living room.
she's in a trance-like state to where she's just kind of like, it's like she's resting her eyes, but she's not asleep. She's waiting where it's warm now. So she's just gonna sit there staring off into space, and she's gonna wait. She's like, alert me when it
Who
starts.
is she talking to? They're all in different rooms.
Remember, she has her patron with her at all times.
Oh yeah.
Alright. So,
Because even if she sleeps, her patron will not.
alright. Corey, you said you're gonna sleep until night so you can then be alert?
Yeah.
Roll me a d6.
D6.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do the same if you don't mind.
Sure.
Want me to do the same?
Sure, if you want.
Sure.
Yeah.
6, Chief.
I rolled a 1.
Ooh, opposite sides of the die.
So what did we get?
A 1.
I got a 6.
Alright.
I blame Sean.
Alright, so
Fair enough.
you both wait about 3 hours before you each come out of your room, and it's a little awkward how you both open up the door to your room to exit out at the same time. And by literal coincidence, you're across the hall from each other. So you open the door in sync and look at each other in sync.
I was gonna make a joke as I walk into Venus's crotch because I'm that short by accident. Walks face first into Lucas's crotch. Shut up. I imagine
No.
he's not gonna come into the hallway without pants on.
On top of that, felines don't work like that.
Also, you can kind of hear a tiny bit of like whispering coming from Tetra's room.
All right, time to kick down the door.
Open the door! I'm outside!
Yeah, you
Suddenly, Greg. They just see actual Greg, not Greg the Savior.
Bust down the door.
Greg.
Housekeeping.
Just holding a battering ram. Housekeeping.
Yeah, you can hear whispering. You can hear whispering coming from Tetra's room,
Damn.
and it sounds like a conversation between like multiple people.
Oh, that's great. I'm gonna leave that alone. I have to get paid to involve in groups.
No,
So-
does anyone want to? Does anyone want to like see if she's awake?
Okay.
Should we grab her? Alright. Yeah. Sounds like a party in there.
Well,
Victoria and I can both have the exact same idea of what's going on in there.
Oh no, he just doesn't want to. We just woke up.
well.
He doesn't want to do anything yet.
So Tetra like walks out and she's like, "Sorry, the dreams started again."
Good for you. What are they?
And she's like, "I wouldn't know. I never remember what they are."
That happens to a lot of people.
And like once the voices stop, she just kind of comes out of there, and you see that there was no one in that room but her.
Huh.
Even though you heard a whole conversation.
My sister was into ventriloquism. That's cool.
And she's like,
Glad to hear you are too.
I don't know what that is.
Mm.
Don't ask questions, don't want answers.
And she's like, I think I did that when I was with Quincy. I think I did that one night.
Victoria is just like, what? Just confused.
And she's like, we live on a placid island of ignorance, surrounded by black seas of infinity, and it is not meant that we should venture far.
That's great. I'll stay exactly where I am. Thank you very much.
And she's like, let's see if anyone's awake or if anything's going on.
Didn't you set something up?
And she's like, yeah.
Do you want to go check that?
And she's like, all right. So she did trace something in the snow that would alert her if something was in the area.
Just a big ass circle around the end.
No, she didn't. It was a small ruin that would just
No.
No, that would have been funny if she just did
A
circle
big
around.
ass circle is just funny.
It's a primitive alarm spell.
Why, though? Just why? Anywhere
Why?
else, it's $1. Why are you pricing it at $1?
Oh my goodness. Homie, stop buying magic cards.
No, I'm looking for magic cards, and it's gotten to the point where shipping is getting so fucking pricey. Like, right now, my shipping price is fucking $60.
Oh my.
Because the way that they're listing it is each card is its own package. So I'm trying to make it so that I get each card that I can from, like, I'll get these lists of cards from this seller and these lists of cards from that seller, rather than 60 individual packages, each pricing at $5.99 a fucking package.
Whoa. $60 for shipping? For a card.
Well, that it doesn't matter as many cards as there could be as many cards in that package, but it's a flat shipping price. And the site I'm using decided we're gonna get your cards that you want from fuck all fucking sellers. So I'm having to go through the sellers' inventories to see if I can get the same card for as much or cheaper to, shave down that shipping cost. From one seller, I've got a fucking card that's literally $1, but this one that I'm looking at is fucking $253. It's like, bro, what the fuck? It's the same card.
That is nuts.
And she's like, let's go see if anything's out there.
Sure.
I'm gonna need you guys to make me a perception check.
Perception, you say?
Perception.
Perception, you say?
Yes.
Bless you.
Thank you.
14.
Meanwhile, I'm once again playing the characters that like perceives the entire universe.
17 plus 2.
I am once again urging you.
So I would rather pay $240 in a card cost than pay 90 cents plus $6 for card and shipping.
Also,
I rolled a 19 plus, hold on.
Also, regarding the belch you just
Plus-
did,
Plus 5.
pardon me for being rude. It was not me. It was my food. It just popped up to say hello, and now it's gone back down below.
Oh, God.
These are all spoiler images. There's nothing to spoil. Oh, it's.
However, though, I do like, I will, it's a full art, alternate art, Shieldred that is in Japanese. I know the card by heart, so the fact it's in Japanese, I don't care for it.
I once had a Japanese holographic Entei.
I will never forget the day when my little brother discovered that Pokemon and he pronounced it Entei. And I said, "You like what?"
Can I see this? I don't remember this Pokemon. What
That's the
does
new. It's called Show and Tell. Please show and stop telling.
What does Entei look like?
Entei,
It looks like a.
the fire dog.
Technically, there is hentai of Entei.
No, stop talking. Next.
Alright, can we ground Kana? I know Kana's the oldest member of the group, but are we able to ground Kana for that?
It looks like Updog.
Dude, I'm just saying. Rule 34, if it exists.
Yeah, we all know, but we...
I'd rather not know.
No.
Look, I'm able to ignore a surprising amount of things.
You know.
Which fire dog Pokemon is it?
It's
the
Entei.
one that-
Entei.
It's one of the three. It's one of the three legendaries. For
Soul and Silver and Heart Gold.
Yeah, it's like one of the three legendaries. There's Raikou, Suicune.
E-N-T-I, right?
Mm-hmm.
It looks like
No,
T-E-I.
it's...
on fire.
Oh. Oh, I know that one.
It's a dog, but it's on fire.
Yeah,
Doesn't look like a dog.
and at one point it
What does it
kidnapped
look like?
Ash's mom.
Not a dog.
Okay, hold on, let me look.
And at one point it kidnapped Ash's mom
It's a
too.
mixture of animals in it. Let me put it to you this way. Arcanine looks more like a dog than this thing looks like a dog, and everyone thinks Arcanine's a fucking tiger.
That looks like a lion. Like a really screwed up lion.
Yeah, that's the inspiration for it, is a lion.
Why'd you say a flame dog?
Well, because technically the trio of Entei, Suicune, and Raikou, they're considered the 3 legendary dogs.
Just like how there's the 3 legendary birds that have the exact same legendary elements.
Yeah, except the lightning one's name means shoes in Spanish.
And I think that
It's funny. That is-
that's fucking hilarious, and I can't believe I didn't realize that till now.
So, who got what for perception?
I got a 17 plus 2.
So 19.
plus
19. Okay, you can see the moon.
5. I was just like, God damn it, you have another character spec'd into perception.
Well, when she sees the moon, she's like,
Yeah, geez.
That's not your character that the joke was about.
So anyway, what did you get, Sean?
14.
14?
Mm-hmm.
So it is, at this point, pitch black. The only light that there is lit is the main bonfire in the center of the plaza,
It's lit.
the Aurora Borealis in the sky, and what little bit of Nisha and Luna you can see sitting off of the side of the cliff. They appear to be
Probably
sharing
also
some kind of...
Victoria's lantern.
appear to be reading some kind of book together.
and
John, did you say shove them off the cliff?
Maybe.
Tetra
Kidding.
says,
Kidding.
we should probably warn them.
I don't condone murder.
We should probably warn them just in case.
But...
I condone murder. Catapults 2 ball bearings their way.
Also, you wouldn't believe what I found on Killer Clowns Matter Space.
Elaborate.
Someone getting shot.
Do you really want me to elaborate?
Probably not.
See, look at this. Instead of $60 in
Pyro.
shipping, I've got $60 in items and $5 in shipping. Mission accomplished.
Okay.
And I was referring to the fact that Killer Clowns from Outer Space is also one of the things that applies to Rule 34.
Oh, next.
Alright,
Yeah, give me that,
once again, can we ground Kana?
At this point,
Can we
I'm
take a
considering it.
Can we
Okay,
take
no,
Kana's internet
I'm
away
done,
for the
I'm
week?
done. I'm done.
You've had enough internet, Kana.
Get rid of that.
I'm done. Don't worry.
After tonight, no more internet until next Sunday.
I'm done.
So-
Don't worry. I'm
Yeah,
not
you
gonna
get, you
take
guys
any
see Luna and Nisha. They're sitting on towards the edge of the cliff, and they're sharing a book together. They're reading something, and Luna still has Nisha's jacket on.
more. And Tetra's like, we should probably warn them.
Meanwhile, Victoria, thinking of the wrong kind of warning, pulls out her gun.
So she's
Hey guys,
like,
watch out!
Fires a warning shot.
So Tetra like hobbles down to go out there.
Okay.
And she's like, all right. She just like peers out, and like very quietly like walks out.
Make me a stealth check.
So, what's the objective?
She's checking around to make sure no one's around right now.
You guys are the only ones roaming around.
So she's gonna walk over to where Nisha is.
This is the very thing that checked you. And as you get closer, the speaking gets more intelligible and less muffled as you can clearly hear them. So you mean to tell me this very creature is the one that did everything that happened? Interesting. Now, if only there was a way to find where they might be. It's unfortunate such a creature exists, but unfortunately, where one lights, one dies.
And she's like, blue balooba. Sorry, she's like, I apologize for interrupting, but there appears to be stuff roaming around, and I didn't want you guys to get hurt.
Roaming around? There's been nothing out here for the past several hours.
Yeah, but I heard quite a while ago from the patrons and stuff that there have been disappearances by things in the night, and I didn't want you to end up being one of those disappearances.
Oh, trust me. If I were to disappear, you would know it.
Yeah, but I don't want you to
The
disappear.
sexual tension between the two of you would suddenly no longer be present. Victoria just yells from the other side of town.
And you just watch as Luna's sulking her head down, not in embarrassment, but in please give me the strength not to backhand this woman.
Victoria is many feet away. She just guessed right to make the joke. She timed it right.
Tetra's like, not to be rude, but what were you guys doing?
Well, she has been helping me brush up on my history. There's many things that has happened in the last several years, to which the book does not elaborate on, but I still need a little bit of insight to understand what it's referring to. So, and he reaches into her knapsack and pulls out like 7 to 8 different history books with like the thickness of a college textbook. We've just been reading. The particular beast that I was just brushing up on a little while ago is, well, this one. And he holds up the book, and as you inspect it, I'll just throw that wherever.
Well, we can't have nice things, Pyro.
So he holds up the book, and it's a description of something that is called a moonflower. The picture that it portrays is essentially like a very flesh-like vine. How it's got the texture of muscle and flesh, but it's still colored green. And it has open sores, every good bit of the size of a basketball, that are just oozing orange. And the end of the vine is very much like a piranha mouth.
And she's like, okay, can I roll for if I've heard of these things?
This would be one of those things that you could, so roll me a history check.
Because Lavinia told her of a lot of things, and this was probably one of them. She was young when she was told, but she was still told. That is a 13.
Okay. So the picture looks familiar, like it might have been something you have heard of, but there's something weird about this version of it. Like it's one of those things, it looks like you remember it, but it's not what you remember. Like you could have sworn you remembered it differently.
And she's like, I was told a lot about the moon. I was told a whole lot about the moon, so I was even told that the moon was supposed to help me with my potential. Whatever that means. But if I did see those, my brain is piecing it together like a torn photograph or a broken mirror. We should
These ones are, well, they're exclusive to certain parts of the forests, so I don't think we'll have to worry about them here. After all, it is a 20-foot plant that has a massive trunk and, well, it's basically just one massive piranha plant in the form of a tree.
And she's like, she's like, so we should probably get you guys back to the town square because
Victoria, what was the total of your? You said a 19 plus 5?
Yes.
You're the only one that can manage to hear this, but off in the distance, you can hear what you could have sworn to be a ear-piercing, blood-curdling scream.
Can I look around to see if I can see where it's at?
I mean, it's very faint, so if it's somewhere, it's off in the distance. But you can probably guess it to be in the next section of the town.
I'ma just draw one of my daggers into my tail, gun in hand, ignite my lantern.
Alright.
And start heading. Not booking it, but
it's like speed walking.
Moderate. Yeah.
Well, it appears our friends might have picked up on something. Sudden force of aggression. Well, darling.
And he'll stand up, hold his hand out, and she'll take it and pull herself up.
I believe it's time we get ready for anything.
You have a long black hair growing right out of your nose.
What?
I did what? And he'll like start like brushing his nose as if he's like trying to itch it.
No, I don't.
And she's like, sorry, I say things sometimes.
Petra has Tourette's.
I think it's a quirk. I was always told that I had very peculiar insight.
Wait a minute, that's not the current one. That's the current one.
And she's like, so we should probably get them. We should probably follow them.
So, as you can, are you following Heineken?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Oh, now you want to change to combat when it's actually fitting.
Goofy.
So, Victoria, you're gonna lead the way. Heineken behind, and then Tetra, are you taking the rear or going straight behind?
She's following.
All right. So in that case, Nisha will take the rear, and you'll hear the sound of chains just go limp, like how they just just how they just clang against each other.
I think it's time we get these puppies out.
Damn it, I need to go to the bathroom.
Damn it, you're the leader.
Just hold off for a minute. Small talk.
All right, heard. So yeah, I pretty much made a $90 order go to fucking. I pretty much shaved $30 off. What was the total? Sunput and save it. What the fuck? Why is the book falling?
I made an impulse buy last night.
If you don't mind.
Oh, these are all cards from my fucking... I believe my Stranger Things deck.
Yeah,
That I'm building.
I impulse bought last night.
Where'd you buy them?
Well, I don't know if you'd seen this been making the rounds, but are you familiar with the Amazing Digital Circus?
I've heard of it.
I've only watched a couple episodes.
There's only one episode.
I've seen 2.
No, there's only one.
You're probably thinking of something else.
The Amazing Digital Circus only has a pilot currently.
It didn't seem my style, so I didn't.
Oh, the second I saw the word circus, they don't need to say anything else. I'm in.
Yeah, I get that part.
But yeah, they. So I intended to cosplay this because anything clown I will most likely cosplay. And I got I was having a bad night, so I bought Pomni's hat off of Etsy.
Yeah, so the total order is about $70. Yeah, $75.40. It was nearly $150 when it was all separated into individual packaging.
Also, Tetra was about to make a joke about. Tetra was about to say that Nisha and Luna's level of acquaintance reminds them of a praying mantis.
I just got home from drill. I've been in drill for the past, today and yesterday.
Question. Would you build a
You know why she would say that, right?
200 million users?
No.
Because she says that, Luna's very cold to Nisha, and it kind of reminds her of a praying mantis.
Luna is cold, yes, very much, but she also understands that... How do I word it? He's going based on... the only facts he has to go off of is what the book has to offer.
Oh, no, I'm talking about the fact that she constantly whams him over the head every time he says something lewd.
Alright, so Victoria.
Yes.
As you go across the bridge, you realize the further you go, the darker it gets. It gets to the point when you get about right there, the only light in sight is your lantern.
Mildly concerning.
Well, that's
Would
just natural.
Tetra be able to see what's going on?
Do you have dark vision?
She has devil sight.
What the hell is that?
It is. Hold on.
Did you forget?
I forget a lot of things. I have the memory of a tadpole.
It's
You do have 30 feet dark vision.
She has devil sight. Let me pull it up here.
It's darkness in both magical and non-magical to a distance of 120 feet, I believe.
Of pure sight, pretty much, like a pure normal sight.
It's one of her pack boons. She said I can see normally in darkness and not both magical and non-magical to a distance of 120 feet.
Yeah, it is. It's like normal lighting, pretty much. It's not bright, but it's like.
So, the only person here who actually needs the lantern is Nisha, because everyone else has dark. Luna doesn't have. Elves don't have dark vision.
He's a moon elf.
Yeah. A previous statement.
Damn.
She's a moon elf. She doesn't get dark vision.
She even got moon in her name, and she doesn't have.
She
dark
doesn't get dark vision.
vision? What a
Doing shit
nerd.
wrong. More like dumb elf.
Bruh.
So Tetra, utilizing her elder eyes, she can pretty much see what she can see very well.
Yeah, she's got elf weapon training, lunar magic, and bathed in moonlight, which means she has proficiency in the stealth skill. She can attempt to hide when you are only obscured in dim light. And then she knows minor illusion. When she leaves 3rd level, she can cast sleep as a 2nd level spell. And then at 5th level, she can cast moonbeam.
Alright.
She doesn't get dark sight.
So would Tetra be able to see what's going on?
You can see as if it's perfectly normal due to double sight.
I mean, I guess. Wait, how many feet of dark vision?
So what am I
haven't
able to see?
Other than pretty much what you can see is what's on the table.
Oh, she's like, we need to be wary.
So I'm gonna need you each to make me a perception check.
Un momento, por favor.
No, do it now.
That's gonna be a.
Okay, so I have 60 feet of dark vision.
Gonna be a 7, Chief.
Okay. So Heineken is being like a true cat and drawn into the light of the lantern.
Heinken's face is right next to my lantern, despite the fact it's
It is
probably
aggressively purring.
12 plus
Yeah.
2.
despite the fact my lantern is only probably about 2 feet off the ground.
He's flexible. He can lean
12
down.
plus 2.
No, I imagine he's like full on like cat pose, like about to pounce, kind of. 12 plus 5.
Okay.
I got 12 plus 2.
Okay. Everything looks normal as far as you're all aware. As you continue forth, Tori, that scream you heard, it's getting a little louder, and you can actually hear audible grunts and groans as you grow closer to the source.
Definitely keeping the knife in my tail, the gun in my hand. I'm gonna switch the hand the lantern and the gun are being held in to put the gun in my main hand.
Okay. And then the lantern's being held by the tail.
Lantern's in the offhand, there's a knife held by the tail. I have a dagger with my tail. Because I have my tail's 7 feet long. It's my longest reach. So if I'm gonna stab, I want to be able to...
Okay, listen here, Xenomorph.
No, that's actually the one part of Victoria that wasn't changed by the by the deal with her devil. That's like the actual length of her tail.
But yeah, you hear the scream getting louder and the groans getting louder, and you actually begin to hear groans and moans. And they definitely sound like they're in agony, like in pain.
And Tetra's like, it feels like brethren, but I don't know.
And as you begin to try to hone on as you try to hone in on your senses to see if this is brethren, it's not actually brethren, but rather something that is in direct rivalry.
Victoria once again looks and says, "The fuck you mean, brethren?"
And she's like, you don't want to know.
I don't want to know.
The book clearly doesn't state anything about what this creature might be. It must not be important. Well, at least for me. And he closes the book. It's important enough to at least give a fuck about. Luna's just gonna slowly turn, like, ooh, you said a bad word.
Who is Miss Give a Fuck about? Who the fuck was Nisha referring to?
No, but it's important enough to give a fuck about.
Oh.
The book says it doesn't give any instructions on what to do. Like, this is something that was not planned for him to do, according to the book's instructions. But clearly, this is something he needs to do because something is in danger. Open table.
So Tetra is going to hold her staff out. It's like, can you detect what these are?
Whatever these are, they're not supposed to be. Well, obviously, but living.
And she's like, and it seems our mission is clear. Search and eradicate.
So, Tori, you
Yep.
hear the scream once more, but it's gargled, as if choking. Not in the way of gasping for air, but something in their mouth that's muffling their scream. It's like when you try to scream when gargling water.
Let's see. Continues to keep holding my weapons.
You gonna continue forth?
Yeah. In fact, maybe puts knife away, grabs lantern with tail, holding it above my head, and pulls out the chain whip in my offhand.
Alright.
So I'm gonna just more cautiously walking forward now.
Alright. Continuing forth a little bit more, you try and follow the sound. It's getting louder, more vulgar, more agonizing. Whatever it is that's screaming, it's slowly dying. And whatever is killing it is making sure that it's in pain the entirety way through. Whatever is going on, it's definitely gruesome.
Just my luck, I got it. So if we had come here later in the story, would this have been a ghost town?
No, the same thing would have happened. I'm literally just
Oh.
pulling from the things that could happen in this town.
Alright.
I'm gonna close the stream real quick
Why are you closing the stream?
so that those watching the stream, not on YouTube but on Discord, see what I pull out.
Oh, so they don't see what you pull out?
Yes.
Man, I'm kind of disappointed because Nova did something pretty cool that they were gonna. Are they or she?
Cheyenne?
Yeah, because on Discord it says they, them, but
She changes, and it's annoying because they can never make up their mind. So I just use generic terms.
gender fluid. Got it.
I say confused because one day they decide they are, the next time they say they aren't, and they say they are, then they say they aren't, and it's like, make up your mind, pick one and stick with it.
Well, gender fluid's where you don't necessarily strictly identify with one gender or the other.
Hence why I say confused, because they're not.
Confuse them.
Oh, they're not gender fluid?
As in, I am a girl, I am a boy, I am a girl, I'm a boy, I'm not a boy, I'm a girl, I'm a girl, pick a side, damn it.
I'm a squirrel.
You're switching
I'm a bear.
more than Italy.
I'm a squirrel. I'm a bear. I'm
Look,
a squirrel.
man,
I'm a bear.
nobody
I'm a square.
switches more than Italy, and no one surrenders fast in France. Or faster than France.
No one
The only-
surrenders faster than France.
They don't have ADHD.
Nobody changes changes their government like France, either.
They don't have ADHD. They have 84K.
Nobody copies
No.
France, and France copies everybody.
No,
Oh, so that's a good one, Kana.
They have 88K.
So I'm just pretty much trying to. They're supposed to be like blood splatter lines, by the way.
I was gonna say somebody bled all over the floor.
Yeah, they're supposed to be
A lot
blood
of
splatter
ketchup.
lines.
Damn. Somebody spilled the ketchup. Somebody spilled the pasta sauce.
Damn.
Fucking idiots.
Somebody spilled my lasagna.
Lasagna. And obviously we got a blood pool.
And Tetra's like, what happened here? And she's like,
Somebody forgot to put in their tampon.
Good God! Okay, John, from my work. Good God! So, as Victoria leads you to the source of the sound, you're greeted with several blood
Make a horrible
splatters.
joke on the way.
You see blood splatter all across the snow, and it is an absurd amount of blood. Like, a lot of blood. Like, something that it should be generated from about 3 adult males.
so Tetra's going to try something that she learned from the brood mother. And she's like, excuse me for a minute. I have to try this. And she's like, she uses her arm to kind of taste it, and at the same time, remember what Lavinia was able to do when she could foresee whatever that blood belonged to experience before death?
Okay.
Tetra can do that too.
I feel like we need to get together and list what all Tetra can do, because it's getting to the point where it's too much for level 3.
Oh, I apologize. I don't mean to.
No, you're fine. It's just I'm learning of all these new abilities, and it's like, okay, where are you getting these from?
I honestly, I just feel like Tetra being like a direct descendant of Lavinia, she would have this. She would be able to do this. Even
For now, just make me a regular medicine check, and we'll go ahead and do something that I actually set up for you to actually do.
Oh, okay.
Like, I laid this out specifically for Tetra, because I knew she would be able to identify the blood just by touching it or tasting it. I pretty much baited it to be like this.
Oh.
But I wasn't expecting the whole eyes in the past.
Oh, yeah, sorry. That was, yeah, like I said, I figured that because of Lavinia being able to do it, I figured Tetra would probably be able to do it being a descendant. Because Lavinia would probably be the kind of person to teach her that.
Just remember, you're only level 3. You're only supposed to be but so powerful.
Yes, I apologize. I don't mean to
There you
seem
go.
OP here.
And Victoria, go ahead and make me another perception check, since you're pretty much searching for this thing.
So I like how the two people who need my lantern to see are in the very back.
19 plus 2.
That was a 7 plus 5. I'm
Trying to stumble their way to the front.
yeah.
So that was a 19 plus 2.
Okay. So you can identify this blood to be that of a female, possibly human, definitely under the age of 12.
And Tetra recoils in horror.
It's Amethyst.
No. They're still sleeping.
I couldn't help myself.
Like, Tetra recoils in horror. Like she's visibly shaken.
And the worst part is, this is fresh. Like, it is still wet.
And she's like, whatever did this? It was. This is.
That's the whip
Or-
stat. No. No.
Spit it out, damn it!
It's like, well, Tetra's horrified.
Heineken,
My-
go ahead and make me a perception while you're looking out with
My
Victoria.
intrusive thoughts win too easily.
I mean, to be fair, anytime I hear the doorbell ring for the back door, I just scream out, fuck off, we're closed.
7.
Plus what? Is that just total?
Yep.
Alright,
Wait,
so
why does your back door have a doorbell?
for employees. We have a back door that leads to the smoker.
Oh, your restaurant.
Yeah. Yeah, so we'll just hear the doorbell for the back door and I'll just go, fuck off, we're closed. Meanwhile, it's
We're
only
not-
4 o'clock in the afternoon.
We're not gonna question what I thought you meant.
So
Homie?
Tetra.
God damn you.
What?
Alright. So, both Heineken and Victoria
No,
are both...
what I thought you meant was your house had a back doorbell for some reason.
I'm aware, that's why I'm just like, homie, name me one house that has a back door that has a doorbell.
That's why I was confused.
So anyway, Heineken and Victoria, they're still struggling to see anything, even with the lantern. All they see is just fields of white, dead bushes, and occasional rock.
So Tetra's like, whatever did this is going to pay. What did it say?
You don't know who or what made that sound, but it's close.
Do I have the spell I'm thinking I have?
Yeah, baby. Fireball.
No, I don't. You know what I do have? Vicious Mockery.
Hey, Heineken,
Mm-hmm.
what is your evasion level?
Let's see. Blinded myself. 14.
And your evasion level? Your armor level?
13.
Okay. So you're not sure where it came from, but you just feel a massive just slash right across your back as you take 9 points of slashing, and I need you to make me a vitality saving throw.
A 9.
You are now bleeding.
Ah, great. Yeah, that's lovely. How much did I take again?
9 points slashing.
Oh, sweet. So we did both 9 and 9. Alright, cool. Alright. Sounds good. I mean, not good, but, you know.
How do you react?
Just falls on the floor.
I'm going to not be so loud because there are people sleeping. Ow. That hurt.
Maybe you should be loud and that might get us some help.
Okay. Pretend I'm being loud. Ow.
Or are there people sleeping in...
In real life.
There are people sleeping, and these are very thin walls.
Okay, I didn't realize you meant real life.
Ooh. What?
Well, there are also people sleeping in games, Sean.
No, you're fine. But anyway, you hear Heineken just pretty much exclaim in pain as their back just arch and they just they're just shuddering.
Oh yeah, no, fuck it. Hank, Lucas is a mad bitch.
So Tetra is looking around, like 360 degree all around her.
You don't see anything in the immediate vicinity.
The intrusive thoughts. The intrusive thoughts, god damn it. I'm not even gonna elaborate what they were.
You should.
They said Cash vs. Mockery on Lucas.
What could you even insult him with?
Quit being a pussy.
You bitch. Pyro's was better.
What Tori was gonna say.
I said quit being a bitch.
Alright.
And then I said, nah, quit being a pussy is more fitting.
I'm gonna counterspell that.
I
Why would
didn't.
you even have vicious mockery if you're so shit at insults?
I did vicious mockery. Also, that was just one that was an intrusive thought, Sean.
No, that's why I said I'm gonna counterspell.
I didn't actually cast it.
No,
There is no.
Tori, you made a joke that you would cast counters. I mean, cast vicious mockery. So I said, in return, I cast counterspell and said that as a return vicious mockery.
Alright.
Brain matter.
So yeah, Heineken's just been attacked, is now bleeding.
Victoria's kind of looking at his stuff already.
Looking at his stuff.
Yeah, his gear.
Oh great! All you're gonna see is the Jets.
Hey, Victoria, I'm gonna need you to make me a strength saving throw.
Pyro is choosing weak stats. Pyro's being a cunt.
I'm not. This creature is. I'm just.
You're always.
I'm just going off the monster block.
You're always a cunt.
Hey, whoa! That's
15.
rude.
Sean, but you know it to be true. Look in your heart of hearts.
Nuh-uh.
So you feel something grip your ankle and just straight.
Can I
almost like something is pulling a carpet under you, and you are now knocked prone on your ass.
Can I wildly swing my chain whip?
You can do so at disadvantage. Since you're not targeting anything, you're just whipping around.
Alright, Alright, we got an 8 and a 4. We're not even gonna...
So yeah, you like panic, go to whip something.
Amnesia in the face.
No, you panic, whip right in front of you as you feel this thing trying to pull in front of you to knock you on your ass, you're just hitting open air. I'll have Tetra make me a perception check.
$13 plus 2.
You're looking around and you're trying to find what all is attacking your party members, and you just can't figure it out. You can at least assume that this thing is invisible.
And Tetra, being the kind of person who doesn't take chances in this regard, she starts tracing ruins around herself.
Okay.
Like trigger ruins. So she starts tracing ruins around herself like in a circle.
Okay.
And she's like, I've learned a few things in my time. I learned that the cornered rat will bite the cat. Do not test me.
So what all do your runes do? Like, what triggers them? What is their effect?
It's kind of like a tripwire. Like what happened at the guard facility.
So is it pressure based or is it motion based?
It's motion based.
Okay.
That's why she just kind of like did it in a circle around herself. So she kind of made it to where, like, if anything steps in front of it, like if anything goes over her ruins, trigger. And the effects are random, but they're usually destructive.
Heard. Gotta open up my wild magic table.
Not wild magic.
Well, you said random.
I mean, they're not like wild magic. They're chaotic in like an elder sense. They're like
there's no table for that, so
it's like necromancy kind of, or
got it. Wild magic.
well, it's like she's calling for a patron, so her patron really is the one who decides what happens.
Got it. Wild magic.
Necrotic damage.
So DM, you know what I mean when you had her patron summon whatever that was in the guards facility?
No, she didn't summon. It turned into.
Oh well. Still, like, remember when they stepped on the rune and then boom, got turned into chunky salsa all over the place?
Gross.
So you will each watch as Nisha is pretty much just lifted 15 feet in the air and just thrown. He is just straight yeeted.
Sucks.
He takes 7 points of bludgeoning damage to the head. Damn you.
And
better.
Tetra is like starting to get really panicked, and she's like writing more runes.
And you will see one of the crates that are nearby get straight flung at you. Make me agility saving throw.
I decide what throw he wanted it to be.
Huh?
You almost went with vitality.
Right. But I was also in my head going dexterity, and I said, wait, that's not the right one.
Oh my gosh. That is a natural 20.
Okay. So you watch as this crate is picked up and just straight hurled at you. As you pretty much just like crouch down, huddle up, and it just gets flung and just explodes off in the distance. You don't even see it no more, other than just shattered pieces. And I think this is the point where we should roll initiative.
And Tetra's like, everyone ready yourselves. This is a foe we can't see.
Oh god, alright, so new table! Hooray!
What do you mean?
Flip it now.
No, wrong table. I'm more so meaning the fact that I now have to make a new HP and AC.
You tell me you didn't do this already?
The previous time, it wasn't even really attacking you guys. So I didn't
So-
bother.
So Tetra is going to do something. DM, this is kind of rule of cool, but I want to know if this is okay.
I'm listening.
Oh, because I am.
Because Tetra can't see this thing, she is closing her eyes and she is listening.
I mean, that's just using perception.
Yeah, she's listening for whatever, because like this thing may be able to hide its visage, but it can't hide the sounds that it makes when it moves.
Yeah, that's listening.
18 plus 3.
You know,
So she's gonna do this thing like whenever she hears it move, she's gonna fire in the direction that she heard it.
And we said 18 plus 3?
Yeah.
Does that work?
I mean, that's you need to roll me a perception check, but yeah. Nisha, what did you get? You got a 15. Luna. It's a 13. Hankin.
19.
Alright, Tetra.
I got another 20.
Natural?
Yeah.
Okay, and then what's your modifier?
For initiative,
Yeah.
it's +2.
Alright. So. It will. You're not sure what it's going to do because it's going to go ahead and do what it needs to do. And Tetra, you're up.
Can I make a perception roll for it?
Go ahead.
Because she's listening right now.
Right. I think it should be noted of.
Dang it, how do I keep getting these friggin' 20s?
You can guess him to be somewhere in this vicinity.
In that piss snow.
Oh, look at that dumbass. He's in the piss snow.
What a goober. What a fucking goober.
So you can guess him to be somewhere in this area.
So she's going to point the staff in that direction.
Okay.
And she's going to be like, "Hey, let me see what I got here. Let's see what I got."
My grandmother is yelling at the basketball game.
And she's going to cast Beast's Bile.
What in the hell?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Yeah, she knows the poison. She knows it's basically poison spray.
Beast Bile.
It's one of her bloodline abilities.
What? You have bloodline a bit? What the hell are you?
Eldritch Abomination.
Oh. So they have bloodlines like tieflings do?
Oh, so Beast Bile is just you know the poison spray cantrip. It's you're just casting poison spray.
Yeah, and how she's doing it is like she's like.
So unfortunately, you can't cast it because you have to target a creature you can see.
Oh, okay. So let me
Pretty
think.
sure
again.
all spells require that, with the
Unless it's an
exception of
AOE.
Not fireball.
For example, Fireball.
Tidal wave.
Heard.
I'm gonna need everything in this general vicinity to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Fine,
Okay, what are you doing? We're
everything in what
doing
general?
tidal wave. No, I was joking. I was me gonna do. See, with Manea, it's fireball.
Okay, so
Lucas, it's hairball.
You.
I can't really cast anything if that's the case because I can't see this thing.
They both.
Couldn't you make an Eldritch Cannon?
No, that's for artificers.
Yeah. That's Trixie you're thinking of.
Don't Warlocks also do Eldritch Cannon?
No,
Isn't that
no.
like...
No, that is it.
No.
You're thinking of Eldritch Blast, which is also a sight thing.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can't see this thing. So all Tetra's gonna do is she's gonna draw runes in that area. Like she's gonna draw extended runes in that area.
Also, just know those runes are two-way.
No, she's gonna stay in her circle then. She's gonna stay in her circle. And she's gonna be like, she's gonna hold her reaction.
Okay. Victoria, you're up. Mind
Alright,
you
it's
are
gonna-
prone.
It's gonna cost my whole movement to get
Half.
unproned, right?
Half.
Half? Alright, I'm gonna get up.
Alright.
Now.
No. Try to.
Can I make...
Alright,
Can I make a perception check?
go for it. You go
Alright, we
sight or
gotta-
hearing?
Hearing.
Or
15.
15? Okay, so yeah, same as before. You can guesstimate his vicinity to be somewhere around here.
Can I see if I can fire in and get lucky?
Roll me a ranged attack at disadvantage.
Alright, I still had my mods, right?
Yeah, it's just a disadvantage.
Okay. Alright, so we got 19 plus 3 and 16 plus 3, so I got a 19.
Okay. So you fire, trying to like listen in, and you know
Yes.
his rough idea of where he's standing, but when you go to aim your pistol, it goes pitch silent aside from Heineken's groaning and Nisha's struggling to shake himself from being dazed. You
He's
line up your...
struggling to live.
No, he's struggling to get out of being dazed. He hit his head on the rock and he became dazed. So, you
Put him
fire
out
it,
of his misery.
you put him... If he dies, the campaign dies.
Ah! Minor details.
So, you fire and you. I mean, it just goes off into somewhere, and
Even
whatever
fighting
this
19.
thing, whatever this thing is. Grog is Lokrok Shinrose.
Said grog.
Maybe he wants to get drunk.
Can Tetra understand this thing?
You cannot.
And I don't have comprehend languages because I'm no longer Jack.
So it's not speaking out deep speech.
That's
So, anything further from Victoria?
Actually, can I look this? Can I make a second perception check to see if I can see its footprints at all?
It has not left any.
Son of a bitch. Alright. Now, fireball time.
Alright.
If only I could cast fireball. I'm going to hold my reaction.
We're bringing it back. We're bringing it back.
Eventually the party will be able to
No,
do
that's
that.
just Heineken. He's just like building it up, just down, with the fucking loop. Heineken, what do I do? Heard. Boom.
Meanwhile, Victoria, who does not have that ability whatsoever. So it's up to any other member of the party.
Lucas, it's an alchemist fire. Throw it back.
No, not that kind of throw it back. Damn you!
Hmm.
So, anything further?
Hold reaction and turn.
Heineken.
Great, yes. Stand up.
Oh, you're still standing.
Oh, good.
You just got slashed in the back.
Even better. I'm just gonna cry a little bit. No.
You take 3 points. Oh, speaking of, you do take 2 points of bleed.
Okay. Noted. And duly noted. And ignored.
Yo, wait, we can just ignore that?
No.
No.
That was a joke.
Hey,
No,
do you guys know how to professionally say fuck around and find out?
You may test that assumption at your convenience. Yeah, I've watched Star Trek, bro.
No, it's test that assumption and take note of the results.
Alright, so would Tetra point out that the creature may still be in that area? Or would rolling perception be an action or a bonus?
It'd be a free action.
Oh, cool. Perception to try to hear it. See
Go
if
for
it's- Alright, cool. Alright. You stupid fuck. You can't hear shit. That's fucking that one.
That one?
My guys hate me.
His injury has caused him to lose hearing.
You're pretty sure he's somewhere in this vicinity.
Whoa. Damn, he could be anywhere.
Literally.
Fuck. It's almost like he can move or something.
He could even be Appa.
Fair enough. Alright. Anyone have an idea where this thing is?
I mean,
You have at least a common sense to follow where everyone is aiming towards, which is directly behind you.
Alright, turn around. Cool.
I imagine considering you're the only person directly next to Victoria, you'd probably be the first person to notice where she was shooting.
Think he was paying attention? No, he was busy crying over the back one.
Coward.
Yeah, he's not the one for taking damage. Heimken is. Anyway, can you give me a 15-foot cone?
15?
15-foot cone, yeah.
So, that would be... I guess a cone of cold.
Oh, wait, my bad. It's a cube.
15-foot cube?
Cube.
Okay, where's your center point?
It's from south. So it would be outward. It's a 15-foot cube outwards from where I'm looking.
Okay. So...
Is Sean giving this motherfucker advantage on us?
What?
Are you casting Fairy Fire?
No, goofball. Fucking
From
Fairy
where
Fire.
you are?
Fairy Fire comes in a circle. Oh,
I don't
wait.
use.
Wait. I'm a fool. I read that wrong. Hold on. Disregard my action. Stop doing it.
Stop the cube!
Give me the cube, boy!
Alright, cool. Now, do that again. Do that again and put me in the middle of it. My apologies. Do the exact same. No. Put it back at the bottom square where that circle is. Please. My apologies. I should word this better, but I'm kind of tired right now. There you go. 15 foot out from me. There we go.
Close enough.
Yeah, good enough, whatever. Everything in there needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
We also need to make a Constitution
No,
saving
you're
throw.
not in it.
Natural 23.
Natural. Let me see. Does it beat a 14? Yes, it does.
I don't know, Mr. Guillaume. You tell me. Does this win? What do I win? A sad feeling.
You win. A sad ending.
Die.
No, an unhappy ending is what I meant to say. It's the exact same as a happy ending, but with a frown. Alright. It takes... Why? Yeah, it's all the good rolls on the damage dice. You fucking loser. It takes 8 points of thunder damage.
So lightning hurt.
Oh, right.
I don't have thunder damage.
Sound damage.
Sonic boom.
How much?
No. Thunder wave. 8 points.
Okay.
Wait, is Sonic boom its own thing in spells?
I'm just saying.
So making a...
Anything further?
I would like to announce that I'm gonna go to bed at like 11:15.
Okay.
Alright, yeah, because that'd be. Other than that, go to the rebob.
You will get up and make a perception check. What's this perception modifier? +2 plus what? What's your plus? So +4. So
22.
Pyro
Kitty?
got pissed.
You might want to watch out. I'm gonna make a ranged attack.
Pyro got pissed off while fighting Jack, so he made an enemy that couldn't be seen.
Yeah, he's, so, Nisha being still dazed, he goes to, like, throw his chain dagger, and it strikes the fucking crate, and then he'll just retract it. And hold still, damn it. I'm just gonna pass this turn.
Hits Heineken right in the back.
Luna, what do you have, darling?
Ouija.
Important bloodline, yada yada yada. Meta magic.
Oh, I mean, look on the bright side. That crate will
She
never
is
hurt anyone
sorcerer.
ever again.
Yes, she is a sorcerer.
Look on the bright side. That crate will never hurt anyone ever again.
Okay. So, she's going to cast and use sorcery points to give Heineken and Victoria the blessing of protection. So you now have, for 30 seconds, resistance to all physical-based damage. So,
Nice.
I need a turn counter. So
That's 5 rounds.
yeah, more.
Wait.
Rotate value
I
5.
can now get thrown
You can now
into
get
the hold of a
yeeted.
ship.
Pagan Megan.
No, not by Pagan Megan anymore. Pagan Megan's in jail.
I'll return.
Remember,
then
Pagan
she will
Megan
go-
tried to commit a 9/11 again.
She will go ahead and just end her turn there. So it will be its turn. Heineken is a 19 hit.
Nah.
Well, shit. Alright, so you will feel a direct hit from the front as if you were standing nose to nose with it.
Oh.
You will receive 6 points of slashing. I'm going to need you to make me a vitality saving throw.
Do you even have enough health points for all this shit?
Yeah. Wait, hold on. How much was that again?
6.
6? Yeah, I have enough. Don't worry. Don't you worry. My vitality saving throw is gonna be. These dice absolutely despise me. I think I might grab another one. That's gonna be it. An 8.
You are now at bleed level 2.
Mm.
And I also need you to make me a strength saving throw.
Yeah, baby. You. I should have just grabbed another dice. It's gonna be a nat 1.
Alright, so Sean's gonna be the first person to need a new character.
Alright, so you get literally flung back 15 feet and are prone.
Great. That's lovely.
Pyro's already decided he doesn't like the party, so he's just wiping us.
I do not!
Yes,
Yeah,
you do.
He does not like the part. No, kidding.
Y'all
You
make
just admitted-
assumptions worse than a woman.
Hey, I'm not making assumptions. I'm making jokes.
Jesus Christ.
No,
My
it's
own
not.
music scared the shit out of me.
I mean, if you think Heineken's Jesus Christ, that's on you, buddy, but that's,
Heineken, he's alright. Lucas, on the other hand,
Tetra, you're up.
check.
Lucas is pretty gay.
What Tetra's going to do is, so she saw where this thing, she saw where this thing hits, where it hit Heineken, right?
It hit him from the front, and then you could hear the wind swooshing like it moved.
Damn, usually it hits him from the back, but you know.
Well, you did
I
go
still-
nose to nose with it.
That's true.
I still can't cast any spells because I can't see this friggin' thing.
He didn't even give me a kiss.
I mean, you can make the attempt.
You really want a kiss from this thing, Sean?
I don't even know what it is.
Well, I guess I'm gonna fire Eldritch Blast at it.
You can do so with disadvantage.
Yeah, and it'll be agonizing blast.
Where are you even aiming? Like what area?
I'm aiming ahead of me. It's like in a cone ahead of me.
Well, it's targeted, so it's literally a heat-seeking missile. That's what I'm saying. Like, where are you trying to aim?
A little more to the right of that.
How many beams? You got 3 beams, right? Or 2 beams?
Yeah, that'll work.
They're only 3rd level.
So
I'm gonna fire that in that direction.
Okay. So you don't even have to roll. I'll just tell you straight up, you whiff.
So it didn't even hit him.
Yes.
If only Jack and his damn see invisible were here.
I mean, like I
How
said,
could-
you can make an attempt to try and look for him again. Because he did move, as I said.
I don't know
Our
where
greatest
he is.
weakness, an enemy that can move that we can't see.
I mean, all it really has to do is just attack, cast invisibility.
Hey DM. I already used my action probably, but am I allowed to ink this thing?
If you knew where it was, you could use an action to make an ink spray, yes.
All right. Well, I guess I'm just gonna I still have my reaction held.
I mean, you could still, like I said, try and look for this thing.
I'll use perception to see where it is.
Are you seeing or hearing?
I'm listening where he is.
Alright. Like I said, there is a difference between the two.
I'm gonna listen where he is. Because I can't see him, but I can hear him.
Man, he's invisible. If you beat a certain point, you can see a shimmer of him.
Oh, well. I don't think I'll be able to see him though.
It's like the equivalent of you looking at Predator while he's in camo.
Yeah.
You could see the outline shimmer of him.
So
All right, but
sight.
I don't think I'm going to be able to see him because, like, I'll roll for it though.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Wait, this is the wrong dice.
You were rolling a d12?
Yeah.
Adding another tally.
Another tally to what?
How many times my players have rolled a d12 by accident when trying to roll a d20?
How many times is it at?
34.
18 plus 2.
How many of those are us?
At least a quarter.
18 plus 2.
So 20?
We got rookie. We got rookie numbers, boys. We got to get that shit up.
Yeah.
We gotta start fucking up more.
Yeah, baby, we gotta fuck up even more. Oh, it looks like
We should be at least 50% of those numbers.
we have to be.
You see him!
And she sprays.
Well, you already
using the
used your
reaction.
action.
But my reaction.
Your reaction has to be triggerable.
Well,
Like, it would have to do something to you to trigger it.
Dang it.
That's why it's called a reaction.
Well, Tetra's gonna yell out, right there, there he is.
Look at him. He's a loser. Look at him right there.
And you're gonna watch as it what you can think to be his head, it just literally just
Tetra's like, I see you.
and it is going to take one of the crates and go ahead and attack you. Go ahead and make me a dexterity agility saving throw.
So let's see. 16 plus 2.
Okay. I'm gonna need a lot of dice.
Mir, why are you asking me about Photoshop?
About how many runes have you wrote down so far?
Wait. He's trying to trigger my runes?
He is.
You do know it's a proximity.
You said they were proximity yourself.
So he walked
Oh.
So about how many runes have you made?
There are about 10 of them.
Okay.
in.
But they're they weren't supposed to affect me. It affects what crosses them.
That's not how that works,
That is
unfortunately.
not at all.
So he's going to throw the crate directly at you. It'll whiff, but it'll still be enough to trigger the runes and slowly just chain react. As you take 29 points of explosive damage.
Oh, you absolute.
You will get thrown back a few feet. That's a problem. So after the gig is up, it is going to drop its invisibility, and you see this. I'm just going to straight send it to...
It's a Wendigo, isn't it?
worse.
Is it another Nightwalker?
Not as bad.
Oh. It's a dollar store version of Wendigo.
Oh.
It's a mutant version.
Ah, okay, never mind. My bad.
So maps and handouts if you're curious.
That looks like a freaking Windwalker.
That's a dollar store version of a mutant Wendigo.
That looks like a Windwalker.
Huh?
No idea what that
I don't know what the hell. I don't know what that is. I don't want to know what it is. All I know is
Wind.
with fire. That's all I need to say.
Why did Donald Trump open up?
'Cause that's what it is. It's Windwalker.
Monster. Alright, now I got a goose.
Yeah, that's a horrifying goose right there, dude. That's
A Windwalker, or
that's what geese turn into.
its
right
other
there.
name is Ithaqua.
Who goes there?
Its other name is Ithaqua.
Oh, hey, Melanie. Or hey, Nova. Welcome to the party.
How do you spell that?
I'll hand it to you. Hold on.
I'm not.
Windwalker or wind?
Wind.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
why. I'm spelling it W-Y-N-N. Windwalker creature. Oh, okay. No, not exactly. No. Neat concept, but no.
Yeah.
So Shy, are you able to join in on this?
No, I'm not here. However Nova self-identifies as, just said, I'm not here to play, but I was given permission to listen in.
All right. So long story
Adding in
short,
general.
they are
We're getting our ass kicked by an off-brand Wendigo.
off-brand.
Like I said, a dollar store Wendigo. Come on.
They're
No,
a
no.
lot bigger and a lot lethal.
We're slightly better. This is the CVS Wendigo.
Why does it always have to do with this is not the better version when this is clearly stronger?
If you're talking about a Windwalker, I'm thinking about the massive writhing group of snakes.
No, this is supposed to be a Wendigo but stronger.
Well, no, I'm talking about what Kana said. When I think of Windwalker, I'm thinking about the Forgotten Realms thing, which is a mass of writhing serpents.
So,
Not like this.
so Tetra's struggling, and she is.
I'll struggle in chief.
She's like, you made a horrible mistake. The patron's not gonna let me die like this.
It's not up to him. It's up to the dice.
Victoria, you're up.
All right.
Now you can actually see this thing, and this thing is towering.
So I can see. Yeah, everything's towering. I'm 4'6".
Yeah, to be fair, that is. Hell, Heineken laying on the damn ground is probably still towering.
And
Damn.
tower. Depends.
I'm just saying, this motherfucker's fucking lanky.
I'm looking at some. I'm calculating all the possibilities. Okay. So there is most definitely a Heineken and a Luna in the way of what I want to do. And I
There's this
don't
thing
want
called slide to the right.
Actually,
No. See, because that also provides me more cover. I'm using meat shields, but I can't expend my meat shields. So we're just gonna bonus action reload my gun.
Okay.
Main action shoot. Actually, you know what? Screw that. I'm putting the gun back between my tits.
Well, now that it's visible, you can probably hit it.
No, I'm doing something else. I'm doing a different weapon.
Pulls out the BFG.
Yeah, I put the gun back between my tits. I rummage
BFG.
around for half a second, and I pull out the big fucking gun 9000.
I thought you were
Between your
gonna-
legs.
I thought you were
No,
gonna say,
from also between my tits. Don't worry about it.
you're gonna pull out a big friendly giant.
no, a big feral giant is what it means.
Yes.
It's a,
I
big
pull out
frost
a fucking frost giant.
actually, it's big.
Big
fire-
frost giant.
No, big fire giant. Because we're in the snow. We need to have something to counteract the snow.
Yeah, but this is technically part of my hometown, and I don't want to burn it down. So the fire giant's got to stay away. We're already frozen, so nothing is gonna change.
Okay, fair enough. Fair.
There will be more snow. Everyone's just gonna be like, "Yep." Anyways, okay, so what's my?
You got 2 bonus actions, your movement and your main.
Okay, no, I am doing pistol, because the chain whip doesn't do much more. It's not been enhanced yet. Alright. Does a 15 hit?
15 will hit.
Alright.
Also,
now-
Tetra, someone recap for me. How much damage did I do to them?
It was like 20 something.
29.
That's a D10, not a D8.
Well, Noted. All right.
All right. How'd you feel about 7 points of piercing damage, Pyro?
It takes 7 points of piercing.
All right. Beautiful. I love it. And I still have another bonus action, right?
You have 2 more.
All right. And I still have that one-handed halberd. Can I do a selfish attack to throw the one-handed halberd?
You can make an attempt, yes.
We didn't even put how much damage that did.
It's a D8.
It's a D8. All my weapons are roughly equivalent to 1d8.
I mean, yeah. 3rd level, that's average.
That is a 6. I just whiff and send the broken halberd off into the distance.
You don't make an attempt to hit him. You just throw it to get it the fuck out of your inventory.
I hit the neighbor's dog because it's Smooth Boy.
All right.
Anything further?
No. That is all.
Heineken, at the start of your turn, you will take 5 points of bleed.
Alright, just make sure that my math is correct. I'm at 7 health right now.
Okay.
Well, no, I'm asking you.
I haven't been keeping track, honestly.
Okay. Let's run through my damages. So, down from 9. Then 12. Yeah, okay, so that's 7.
Anything you wish to do?
1 moment, please. Okay. Ooh. Reminds me.
No, you are prone.
Yes, I understand. Okay. So, I do have a question for you.
Okay.
Bardic Inspiration.
Okay.
Each... Never mind. My apologies. I was just thinking off the top of my head. I'm gonna stand on Can I realistically do a ranged attack on this big one?
Oh yeah. He's tall
Alright,
enough.
cool. That's cool.
What the fuck did I say?
Let's see, I had... Okay. Yeah, I didn't use it. Yeah, okay.
Man, I wish I had paid attention to where I set my Premiere Pro to save to. You guys ever just do that?
No, because I don't use Premiere Pro. I use Sony Vegas.
Like nerd Vegas. No. Alright, we are at third.
Well, I mean, it's be like the same problem of not paying attention to what folder you set shit to save into, Pyro.
Typically, it's in either videos or your documents.
Alright, cool. So.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
want to expend Bardic Inspiration to pull some cards from my deck.
Heard. Gonna pull a brainstorm. Draw 3 cards. I summon Pot of Greed, which allows me to draw 3 additional cards from my deck.
Actually, it's 2.
Oh,
That's not the meme, Kana.
well. Alright.
Alright, where the fuck did I save that shit to?
That's not how that works. That is how that works. Roll my dice.
Oh, yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna draw 3 cards.
Son of... Like everything, it's just called Untitled. God damn it. Why do I do this shit to myself?
And then I'm just gonna take the first card and I'm just gonna flick it at the fucker.
No, I flick it at the fucker and roll an attack.
Now, would that be off of my...
It's a range. Yeah, it's a ranged spell.
Okay, cool.
All your cards are considered ranged spells.
Okay, good. I always forget that.
You're good.
Alright. Thank you.
It's one of the things I do like about this college is all your attacks are technically ranged spells.
Does a 22 hit?
Yeah, that'll fucking hit.
Let's see what I get. Hey, guess what?
Hey, what?
It's gonna be a Joker.
That mean I gotta fucking roll?
Yeah, sir.
Fuck me. Alright. Roll, not Ricky. Roll 1d. 10,000. 9,523. Heard. 9,000.
Where the hell is that folder?
523.
Mayhaps.
Maybe.
Alright, no one nearby can eat food.
Pyro.
What? For 1 day.
I'm so... None of us can eat food for 1 day? I found it.
Oh yeah, baby. This is what it's all about. The wild magic.
So none of us can eat.
Yeah, you guys can't eat for a day.
Great.
It could be worse because it is technically no one can eat food for 1d8 days, and I rolled it and you got the 1.
Okay, well, that's a lot better.
I mean, it could have been worse. If you rolled a 95-16, you would all be Nesia. No memory record or evidence exists about the last 1d10 days.
You know, it'd be great.
So I'd just be like, how the fuck did I get home?
It would also affect this guy.
Are you gonna selfish attack?
They just what the fuck? I can use bonus actions to do another attack, right?
Yeah, that's a selfish attack.
Same thing. Or...
Yeah, just no mods.
Okay.
It's a naked roll.
Does it
Oh, wait, when do you...
That'll hit.
Do you get out at 12, Nova?
That's gonna be a King of Hearts. Deal damage equal to your charisma modifier and cast command on the target without expending a spell slot.
Alright, so how much damage does he take?
Equal to your charisma. 4.
Okay.
And then I cast command on it.
Alright, what's the command? Well, first he has to make a wisdom save. 9.
He fails. Alright. Ooh. So, I have a choice of 5. I want the recommendation from the party.
Well, technically, you can do anything as long as it's a singular word.
No, Well, I mean, well, yeah, that's true. I can, but
Wait, what spell is he casting?
I
Command.
can't command.
Oh,
And the Wendigo failed.
Like a general thing. Like generally,
Stop.
you do
because if
halt.
we stop attacking it, it won't attack us.
You can do halt, grovel, flee, drop, and approach. Those are like
Halt sounds good to me.
halt means it doesn't move, it takes no action.
Sounds good to me because then we can collect ourselves for a second.
We can do flee.
But we want to get rid of this thing altogether, so we could, go get help potentially while it's halted.
Well, it's, as long as he's in range, so that means that he would stay here for a whole minute before the spell ends.
Yeah, and it would only take a minute to assemble some guards.
Alright. So I'm just gonna say halt.
Okay. And then
So-
it's just gonna slowly tilt its head like a fucking dog.
You stop right there, puppy.
God damn it, Kenny!
Your ass better fucking move and get me out.
Alright.
Who's he saying that to?
Everyone fucking else.
So wait, does Victoria see? Are any of Tetra's runes left?
No, and you see a limp Tetra.
Victoria's gonna move past, just assuming she's dead. Not even gonna look. She's gonna.
Well,
Are
it's-
we
it's-
still in the?
You're
Are
still
we
in
still in the
initiative.
town?
No, you're outside of town, and you're still in initiative.
Oh shit! God damn it! We're halted. Okay, whose turn is it?
If Heineken passes the turn, it's Nisha's. Gonna make a ranged attack.
Yeah.
That will hit. And then I have to roll a D100.
If anyone wants to know, hearts is force damage. As if that fucking did anything.
It does. You got a 28.
I mean,
So
Wait, did Nisha just attack it?
it did.
but it doesn't affect my command at all.
Correct.
It just doesn't.
So he will go ahead and deal 9 points of piercing to it. And due to the sheer amount of force and momentum, he will push it back 5 feet, knocking it prone. And then he will go ahead and pass the turn to Luna, for which Luna will go ahead and cast at... What is she? That's Tetra, the wrong fucking page. What does she have for magic? Oh, fuck me, I never listed out her spell slots. That's right, this isn't...
Type, please. I'm sorry, keep doing.
This is her old shit. I made this like years ago. The third level, she has first 4 level and 2 second level. So she will, at second level, cast Healing Word. Not 22. 2. And then, what's your spell casting mod? Plus 5, okay. No, plus 4. So Tetra will heal for 8 points and is stable. So Tetra's current health is literally 8.
That's just how it be.
Oh, did we just kill it?
What? No.
Why is it flipped over?
Nisha knocked him prone.
Oh,
It's not dead yet. We're not out of the woods yet. No, we're still in the woods, but well, we're in the snow.
Alright. Wendigo will stand up, and because of command, pass its turn. Tetra, you're up.
I don't really think I can do anything.
Well, now you can see him, so you can.
You can stand up. And you can attack.
Like
You think Eldritch Blast will
Good.
think Eldritch Blast will hit him at that range?
Eldritch Blast, I believe, has a range of like 90 feet or something like that. No, 120 feet.
Oh yeah, so you're good.
You're golden.
So Tetra is she's gonna look at this thing, and she's got the freaking crazy eyes.
Yeah.
And she's gonna call on her patron, and she's like, I know you don't want me to die here.
Yo, this bitch.
Because if I do, you have no way of me fulfilling what you wanted. So lend me your strength for this one moment.
Womp womp.
And
Religion roll.
You know what favorite thing to say is?
Oh,
Womp womp.
that is an 18.
Okay. So, go ahead through with what you were trying to do now.
She is she's using her arcane focus. She's calling upon her patron to strengthen the force of this Eldritch Blast a little more than usual.
Okay, so you do so. Go ahead with the rest of your turn.
She fires with all her strength at this thing.
Alright, go ahead and make me a ranged attack. Ranged spell attack.
Alright. $19.
Plus what? It'd be plus whatever, plus your charisma modifier.
Okay, 19 plus. Check charisma. Plus 3.
Okay. That'll hit it. Go ahead with your damage.
Okay, so for Eldritch Blast.
The D10.
Yeah. How many D10?
It's just one.
Just one. That is a 10.
And then plus your spellcast.
Okay. Spellcast modifier.
Yeah.
Let me see where that is. Her spell is
Should be charisma modifier.
so that would be 5.
So your spell attack modifier. So when I say make me a ranged spell, you would be using the spell attack modifier, which is your 5. But for the damage, you just add the 3 from your charisma.
So
Just for future
13?
reference.
So 13?
Yep. Let me check something real quick. How do you want to do this?
She's enraged at this point, so she's firing with everything she's got. Like she's firing a green freaking Sith lightning.
Keep it going. I like where this is going because you're supposed to describe how you kill it.
She's firing freaking green Sith lightning that freaking wraps around this thing like tendrils and electrifies it until it's a freaking smear.
So it will just crackle and crackle and crackle, and it'll struggle to stand. It'll take a knee, and it will just try to reach out to Luna since it's the closest thing. Start to drool, and then eventually it'll just faceplant.
And with that, Tetra freaking she just kind of like she collapses a bit, and she's like, assistance, please.
No, let me doing this for just a moment. Excuse me. And he'll pretty much just straddle the around the shoulder blades of the Wendigo, wrapping his chains around the skull, and then start tightening it, and just do the thing where he's using friction of the chain to like carve through the bone.
Why don't we just drag the whole thing back with us?
I'm pretty sure collectively we are not strong enough to lift this thing, let alone drag it.
I'm pretty sure we're 20 feet outside of town and there's snow.
The snow is going to be what makes it difficult.
Snow is slick and you're stupid.
Tetra says...
I'm telling you straight up, Tori, you're walking around in 3 feet deep snow. It'd be like you
In my thieves' tools, I got a crowbar, right?
Do you?
I think it comes in thieves' tools.
Yes.
Well, then yeah, I do. You see those crates right there?
Pop them up.
I'm about to do something real interesting.
Thieves' tools include a small file, a lockpick, small mirror, narrow-bladed scissors, and a pair of pliers.
Whoops.
Wait, dude. What's in my backpack? I have a burglar's pack.
Same thing.
No, that's my backpack. Saying that.
Hold on. If you.
Oh wait, a burglar's pack has a backpack, 1,000 ball bearings, 10 feet of string, a bell, 5 candles, a crowbar, a hammer, 10 pythons, a hooded lantern, 10 flasks of oil, 5 days of rations, a tinderbox, a water skin, and 50 feet of rope.
So I'm gonna take apart one of the crates.
It's empty.
Perfect. Can I use the nails I took off the crate? Because I took all sides apart to make a makeshift, like, sled out of it. To just hammer the pieces together.
Make me a crafting roll.
What is my crafting? Not ideal. 13.
You just enlarge the box a little bit more into a rectangle.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to... I was trying to take all, like, 6 sides of it and make a rectangle.
Plank?
Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty much.
And you end up just making a longer crate without the top.
Can I take it apart again and try again?
Do it with disadvantage.
I feel like I should have advantage now. Because I
If
know
at
what
first
not...
you don't succeed, you probably won't again.
Alright, real quick, I'm just gonna, take the extra costume out of my bag, and I'm just gonna, start cutting it into long strips.
And tourniqueting yourself?
Exactly.
Alright.
Make me a medicine check.
You got it, Chief. Alright, that's gonna be a...
Damn it, I got another 13.
I'm actually pretty fucking good. What the hell is up with you, Henkin, you fucking loser? 17.
Yeah, you'll stop the bleeding. Or at least make it so that you're not pissing all over the place.
With blood.
So I got another 13.
Alright, you guys.
You eventually figure it out. Takes you a bit of time, and by the time you do, Nisha's already gotten the skull removed. Or at least the head of it.
I mean, we can still bring the rest of the body back now.
Alright, everyone. You have a great night. I'm out of here.
Help yourself.
You'll probably need to help me get it on there.
Why me? You're so confident that we can do it.
Because I'm the smallest person here, and our largest person, well, seems to be full of cuts and scrapes. I don't think they're going to be much use, and you're the second largest. We just need to roll the body over onto the sled.
And Tetra's just trying to is trying to prop herself up with her staff.
And maybe
so I'm gonna need both of you to make me a
Tetra.
strength save. You both being Nisha and Victoria.
Nisha and Tetra, apparently.
No, Nisha and Victoria.
Alright, also, I take it from your noise, Nisha fucked up. I got a 19 with mods.
I'll give you 3 guesses to what he rolled.
Nat 1. That's your dumbass rolled a nat 1 noise.
That's a oh shit kind of fucking noise. So yeah, Nisha is struggling. He is not cut out for this. And you are just pretty much using his struggle to provide momentum to at least give him something to work with.
It's providing me moral joy, which is giving me strength.
After a good 7 minutes of you guys struggling to move this thing 6 feet, you eventually get it.
Alright, now I'm gonna go drag Tetra and lay her on top of it. Mind you, Tetra is like a foot bigger than I am. So, however well that works.
Okay.
So you're picking up Tetra?
Yes, I'm dragging you by your working arm, and then I'm rolling you onto the Wendigo sled. Now we just gotta pull it.
Another strength check.
And the whole party makes the strength check this time, with the exception of Tetra and Sean.
Luna is going to say hell to the fuck no.
Luna can get her pretty little hands dirty.
No, alright, when I say hell to the fuck no, I mean as in...
She rolled a 1.
No, she has a plus nothing. She has an 11.
And
She couldn't even if she wanted to.
I have a +2. Also, I rolled a 19 again.
However, you could probably guess what Nisha rolled again!
God damn this bitch!
This fucking dice, I swear to God, has been with me since the dawn of my fucking career. I've never rolled nat ones this often as I have tonight.
So
Brian Jesus is trying to tell me no, but indirectly.
So Tetra's like Tetra's very weak, but she's like, you know, there's a being I could probably get in touch with that could maybe keep this place safe from any more of those.
Yeah, that's not gonna be necessary. This
As-
is Grimby land. We just
As-
need to send a note to the Grimbites telling them monsters be fucking around and they'll beef up the number of their own soldiers and, well, they're all trained in fighting monsters and evil, so they'll just send them straight back to wherever they did come.
And she's like, well, at least this one can't hurt anyone anymore.
That is indeed a benefit.
So, after you guys are done dragging it into town, I'm gonna go ahead and have Nisha make me a harvest check. That's 14 plus 11. What's this? So, math here. 14 plus 11 plus survival plus nature. Total 27. Alright, so he will... No, wait, that's fucking... Okay, so it's only a plus 2 versus what that was. So just a 29 total. So aside from the head that he had just acquired... he will...
God damn it! I responded to Nugget so rudely?
When to
But I
go
do.
head. He will acquire. When to go flesh times 3. When to go bone times 2. And when to go essence minor. Alright. Alright, so he has acquired the Wendigo head, 3 Wendigo flesh, 2 Wendigo bones, and minor Wendigo essence.
Why did you jack off the Wendigo corpse?
Well, you know what they say. The fallen can be used for more than just composition. I feel like we can make
Did he
something out of this.
actually respond to that?
Well, did you not say that out of character?
I did say that out of character.
Well, you be like me, make a voice.
Wait a minute, can Venus also canonically hear the players?
Venus.
Or not Venus, Nisha. Too many people, too many men, not enough Gregory.
Too much men.
There are too many men's, not enough Gregory.
So yeah,
Not enough just pure evil.
I made
in the
use of
form
my
a type.
own Monster Hunter gathering fucking skills.
So, did the townspeople have a reaction to seeing this thing, or?
How would you know they're still asleep?
Oh, so no one sees this.
It's like 1 to 2 o'clock in the morning, roughly.
So Tetra's just
Can I hear anything else?
You hear the sound of the wind.
So Tetra
No other screams, no other death.
So Tetra.
You might hear
cranes her
screams,
head.
but not that kind of scream.
Someone's having a good time.
Tetra cranes her head up and she's like, "Can I eat this thing?"
No.
Speaking
In
of Monster
fact-
Hunter, my Palico bag is full.
She's like, "The patron really wants me to eat it."
You eat it, I turn you in as a monster.
Because right now I'm supposed to give an offering for it.
Figure else out.
Open table.
And she's like, can I at least just take a bite out of it?
Victoria's gonna look to like Nisha and Luna to get their opinion.
As long as it's not overwhelming. We do need it, after all, for, well, proof.
And she's like, I only need to take a bite out of it after as an offering.
Take a bite.
Just a mouthful. And none of this bullshit of your mouth gets real big or something or other. I don't know what you is, but I don't trust it.
And she's like, oh, I can't do that. I can't dislocate my jaw like that.
I mean, I can do that for you.
And she's like, just leave it to me. I'll handle this. I got this. And she just kind of she just like bites into this thing and stabs her staff into it. And she just comes up, and she just takes a bite out, like eats what she can. And she's like,
so you pretty much eat one of its legs from the hoof to the knee.
And the whole leg?
No, from the hoof to the knee.
And she's like,
oh,
and she's like,
that's still a lot. Also, can't we not eat for 1d4 days? Or
they're not eating it.
day.
They're consuming it as an offering because they are part of their patron, and their patron needs to consume.
yeah. In order for it, like as part of the agreement for her to cast that much of a blast to kill that thing, she offered it up as a sacrifice to her patron.
Well, technically, all that really happened was you did the normal damage, and then you just tacked on another damage dice that I rolled.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, with her killing that thing, she offered it up as a sacrifice to her patron after killing it, because it was about to kill her.
Technically, it did, because you did hit 0 HP.
Pyro, that special I asked about, that was approved, right? Just as long as I fix the number problem.
Yeah, that was just my little nitpick.
Okay, and I did make sure to write out 2 days so we knew what it was in case I dyslexia'd it.
Oh, plus her patron's kind of mad at it because it did almost ruin his plan.
Granted, this is a new patron. You are new to the patron, so if it feels like if you are that level of disposable, he'll just find a new host. Patrons are fucked up like that. If they feel that you are disposable enough that they don't need you anymore, they'll just get rid of you.
Still, I like to think that all the mythos we built up with this isn't all in vain.
What am I to find out? That's why I especially asked, like, is this motion-based or is this pressure-based? Because if it's motion-based, why are you circling yourself in it?
I was trying to be clever. I was trying to be clever and make it to where if this thing got near me, it would trigger it. But then it had to throw stuff at me.
Well, even if it got near you and it triggered it, it would hit both of you.
Next time, I'm just going to do semicircles. But yeah, Tetra like offers like Tetra just says like, "There's your offering," and she's like, I'm just gonna lay here for a second." And she's like, "I'm very weak."
I take it we call it here.
We might. I don't know.
And she's like, "Nisha, please carry me to a bed or something. I don't know if I could walk."
And then you're just gonna watch him just straight up swoop Luna in a bridal carry. Sorry, my hands are full, and just walk off.
And she's like, why does no one care?
Probably because we're a group of strangers. They're the only two that seem to even kind of know each other, and the one that cares got shit-faced drunk. Victoria's just gonna...
You're gonna watch as they both go into this building.
I don't even know what building that is. You know what?
I like there's a joke that there's a thing Tetra could say, but I'm not gonna say it.
What is it?
It is not a brothel, damn it.
No, I'm not. I'll just type it to you, Pyro, because I'm not gonna say it.
Yo, I want to hear the joke.
All right, I'm just gonna assume that Tetra says just assume that Tetra, being a little irritated that nobody's helping her.
Victoria is trying to think of how to move this shit and you to a more reasonable position. Because she does. This is not the kind of thing you just leave. Also, some I'm really disappointed about. So, very early in the construction of a Lego Technic set I have, I missed 2 steps.
So it's gonna be in about the campaign.
Oh, do you guys like how I replied to Nugget in about the campaign?
I got a chuckle.
So just assume Tetra mumbles this under her breath.
Damn!
God Victoria, so...
For those that are wondering on stream, kind of typed out, I hope she gives you head like a mantis.
Victoria, upon hearing this, pulls out a small key. Or she pulls out what kind of looks like just a general skeleton key from inside her sleeve. She just like flicks her wrist and it appears.
Magic trick!
Yeah, as she holds it in front of her, a set of double doors appears. She's going to put the key in, walk inside. The doors don't disappear like they normally would. For the first time, members of the party will actually be seeing the alchemist. Because Victoria appreciated that so much, she went and got Victor to help her drag this in and bring in Tetra.
Care to describe Victor for us?
I'm working on it. I'm getting a collection of images. Give me just a second. Because there's technically a few models that are all the alchemist. So, give me just a second. I'm getting the two variations that are the main two. He's a combination of these two.
Yeah, Tetra's usually very nice, but she didn't appreciate that like just being ignored like that.
So in maps and handout, from inside the door or after heading out the door, Victoria is accompanied by a tall, slender elven man with somewhat long and messily kept crimson red hair starting to gray at the roots. He wears a long black coat with a light blue scarf that's about 6 feet in length, covering his entire face and part of his shoulders. He is simply going to reach down, hoist by both arms, completely immune seeing as he shares some powers with a god, to Tetra's patron's effects. Just hoist Tetra up over his shoulder and with magic bring the Wendigo corpse inside. Victor's outfit more specifically, he's wearing a long coat with a long black leather coat with red trim. He has very heavily made leather boots, long black slack-like pants, and a button-up gray shirt. He also carries a revolving pistol on his hip and a rapier on his side, and one of his hands is completely mechanical, although after his many centuries of being alive, it seems to have become made out of more than one set of materials from multiple repairs. And currently he does not actually have the goggles that normally adorn his eyes, so you can see his eyebrows, of which his left eyebrow is split with a scar, while his eyes don't match his body. They appear more unnatural in a bizarre sense. While the colors are not unnatural, they are a rather bright blue and a bright green, much like Victoria's own eyes, and even matching the heterochromia exactly. The whites of his eyes are black, and his pupils are a little bit more diamond-shaped than they should be.
So Tetra's like, where am I?
Victoria invited you in as a guest for the night. You are in my mansion, a plane safe from almost the entire rest of the multiverse. A very select few can get in with or without my permission. All but one of them being related to me directly. The only one who can get in here without my permission on his own is the god of justice himself. That is not related to me in any way other than he is my own patron.
And Tetra just thinks, I didn't know I was so worthy.
Well, my granddaughter likes a good joke, and you made her laugh. Consider yourself in good company. And he's going to take you into a rather actually lavish bedroom and set you on set you on a nice bed and just leave you there for a few minutes, and some mechanical, not soldiers but servant of Victor, as well as a few of his own abominations of sorts, not eldritch but alchemical creatures he's created, will come in and help tend to your wounds and tuck you in.
So Tetra, for the most part, she doesn't sleep. But in this one rare instance, because she's cut off from every other influence, she's actually able to sleep. And her sleeping is literally the best thing ever for her. Like imagine being sleep deprived as much as she is, and then finally getting a good night's rest.
I imagine that probably feels pretty good.
I'm tempted to do another joke. I'm just not going to say what it is, because I usually don't tell. I usually don't tell lewd jokes.
I thought it was fucking great.
I thought it was amazing. It was so great. I brought you into the realm of. I brought you into the lair of a lich demigod.
All right, it's going to be in about the campaign.
Okay, there's rename.
This is the joke. This is the joke that I'm thinking about how good it feels for her to sleep after being sleep deprived for literally months. Yeah, there it is, and about the campaign.
I was hoping to have a little more time and actually have the Victor model prepped, but
I just
that
hope
was.
that gets a laugh out of you guys, because
Hold on. Okay, yeah. I'm just labeling some zip files. I'll look at it in a second.
DM, what do you think?
What the hell?
What did?
Dear God. I'm scared to know what that. What are you describing? Like, what is that supposed to reference?
Well, as in, like, that's how good it feels to finally get a good night's sleep after being sleep deprived for so long.
Apparently, I don't have The Alchemist downloaded right now. It's like a the machines and the abominations simply shrug it off.
Like, I guess.
No, she didn't actually say that. She just that's just the thoughts.
Victor's servants are psychic.
But yeah, hope that made you laugh.
It did.
It caught me off guard.
I don't know if you heard it, but it did. Oh,
I don't.
oh
usually,
God, that is one of your best ones yet.
I vote the previous one still wins it.
Kana has some great ones. That is true.
Yeah,
Gives you
I
head
don't.
like a mantis. Oh my god.
Oh, Kana is on fire tonight.
I usually don't tell dirty jokes. It's kind of a thing that I just don't usually do. It's
But
just
when
when
you
I
do,
They're fucking amazing.
like I can tell a good dirty joke, but dear God.
That reminds me, I need to get my money out of my other pants.
Okay, so I'm downloading good old Alchemist.
Dude, you should hear like one of the like I was gonna tell this with my girlfriend. You should hear one of my cheesy pickup lines.
Oh, you should just hear fucking Nesia's. I've got a
We
list.
do, unfortunately.
What do you mean, unfortunately? You said one of them was actually half decent.
Oh no.
Yeah, I was
you see,
responding how you respond to everything, Pyro.
you see, like I have very different sets of humor when it comes to some things. So it's like I was gonna tell my girlfriend this one. It's like because she's amazing, really, she's amazing. Like I can be your chocolate Easter bunny, sweet on the outside, completely hollow on the inside.
Goddamn, Kana.
But like that's because I've been through a lot. But yeah,
I need to start labeling the purchases I make. I need to just make a collective thing that is a label of all the different mini files. So that was, god damn, that was funny.
So I'm guessing we're calling it here.
Yeah.
yeah, I'd assume so.
So yeah, that's the first time the party's ever seen The Alchemist.
What do you mean the party? It's the fact that it's been revealed to the stream, A, and B, anyone's gone into it. C, only Petra knows of its existence now.
No, Greg, Jack, and Armaeus actually. They've all been inside the Alchemist mansions. That's how he moves. Whenever the Alchemist moves his family members around, they pass through his mansion first.
Okay, yeah, well, granted, yes, but I'm meaning, like, the doors appear on stream. Like, it is visible to see.
Actually, Jack appeared a door, but not the double doors. Victoria appeared the main entrance, Jack appeared a side entrance once. Literally in Drakich's castle. Actually, no, I described it or how it looked, but the door did not the door fizzled as Jack tried to manifest it because they were cut off. That's what happened. That's why you don't remember it, because nothing came of it.
Yeah.
Jack rolled a 100 on his religion, but the door sorta manifested. Like an image of the door appeared for a second and then disappeared. And the door wasn't really described. The door wasn't really described here, but Jack attempted to appear like the side garden entrance.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and cut the stream.
Alright.
Because it's only us three, and we would need a full party with at least Sean and/or Cheyenne to get it going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Technically, Victor, the first time he really popped up, didn't actually use a door. He just used a lazy swirling portal and pulled Greg through it. After he swapped Greg out for Jack and Armaeus forcefully. because he needed Greg.
You know something? I actually did a high school, like, those talent shows they have in high school.
No.
Well, the thought, Kana, I need to go to the bathroom.
Oh, I actually did do a talent show once.
That's pretty cool.
There was never a talent show in any of the schools that I've been to.
I'll be
There
back
wa-
in a minute. I need to go piss.
There was for me, and I did comedy, and apparently I knocked him dead. I was doing comedy / magic. Also, I was saying, like, you ever live in a plain state? Like flat land?
No.
Well,
I've lived in New York and Florida.
If you ever lived in a plain state, it's nothing but flat land everywhere. It's a place where you can actually watch your dog run away. It's like they're like the kind of comedy that I do is I've seen a lot of comedy shows, like, and one of the things that I notice is that, like, the older I get, I realize that my stomach is out to get me. I don't have a gallbladder anymore. Had to have that surgically taken out.
My mother did too.
Because of this, pretty much everything that I eat turns on me within a matter of minutes.
Yeah, and that's because your gallbladder isn't there to exist to break up all the fatty stuff.
I know. You have any idea what it's like eating food at the mall, or like eating food at lunch with friends? Then all of a sudden your underwear taps you on the shoulder and says run. Yeah, let me tell you right now, you go to the bathroom after that kind of thing, it's like, oh my gosh. See, I have a medical condition on top of not having a gallbladder. So that's the kind of thing that'll make a taco fart seem like a warm tropical breeze. I've seen a lot of rodeos in my times. The only thing I can think to do is put a glove on my left hand, wrap it over on the toilet seat, and ride it out.
Yo, I'm back. Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, I'm still. I was telling them about how, like, I don't have a gallbladder and I have a medical condition.
What?
Yeah, I had to have my gallbladder surgically removed.
What does the gallbladder do?
Whenever you eat anything, it is what breaks up all the fat and shit.
Huh.
It does what the liver cannot.
So what does your body do about that?
You shit it out. It goes through whole.
Yeah, yeah. And you know what it's like when you have to have a colonoscopy. Before I had the gallbladder removed, I had to have a colonoscopy.
No.
You
don't have a colon?
I have a colon. I'm just saying, like, before I got my gallbladder.
Colonoscopy is the removal of the colon.
No, it's an inspection of the colon.
An inspection.
I was thinking of a colon. I was thinking of a different medical procedure.
Yeah, but colonoscopy is when they fucking shove a camera up your ass if they're not, shoving their finger and twiddling around.
They give you they gave you 10 packets of Miralax to do it. 2 packets of Miralax alone will clear you out. 10 packets will clear out the Alaska pipeline.
God damn.
Fuck.
That was great, Ghana.
Fuck me, goddamn.
Then they give you this chemical called magnesium citrate.
That does fucking wonders.
2 drops of this stuff will rip the Eiffel Tower out of the earth.
Not that bad, but you know, you're pretty close.
And I end up downing this stuff, a procedure that's supposed to take hours in a few minutes. And not long after that, my stomach started making some noises. It sounded like the fireplace in the Amityville Horror.
Unfortunately, I've not seen Amityville Horror.
Run through the balls, run through the balls. Yeah, the first volley nearly blew me off my feet. I was physically afraid at this point, and I'd seen a lot of rodeos. So the only thing I could think to do is put a glove on my left hand, wrap some rope around the toilet seat, and ride it out.
Why a glove on your left hand? You know what? I don't know that I want to know.
I passed everything I'd ever eaten in my entire life. I passed things I'd only thought about eating. I passed things my neighbors had eaten. I passed a red bicycle kept in the garage. Don't know how that got in there. I passed a couple on the street and said hi as I flew by.
Why is serious comedy Kana the best version of Kana's comedy?
And by the 3-hour mark, what was coming out of me was so pure it could be legally declared mountain spring water.
Oh my god! I've heard that joke a million times, but somehow Kana had the best delivery of it.
Oh, and let me tell you right now, there's another thing you learn when you do this. They have to inflate your intestines.
Oh, don't get me started. Yeah, I've heard that shit.
Yeah, I don't remember ever being in career class and being told you can get paid to rate farts on a clipboard, because I know guys that do that.
Alright, that one just had me in the disappointed dad look. Like how Greg looks at people, that's how I looked at it.
I'll tell you one thing, though. Upon doing so, what came out was so loud and so long, Fred Flintstone clocked out from work.
Okay, Jeff Foxworthy. I feel like at this point, you're just retelling Jeff Foxworthy's fucking act.
Kinda, but I'll tell you one thing. I don't have a gallbladder, and I did learn a lot of things. I did learn the fact that my bladder, my stomach doesn't like me. The food turns on me almost instantly.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and kill the stream.
All right.
I thought you did that before I went to take a piss.
Yeah, and then we kept going.
We were just memeing.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill it for real this time.